cancel it.
All right, welcome everybody to Dragons in the Dining Room. A wonderful Sunday for most of us. I'm not sure what the weather looks like in other places, but it's decent here, finally.
Finally.
We've had humidity through the freaking roof. We're like sticking to furniture. We are playing Sand and Magic today, the Egyptian-based setting that I'm making up as I go because I'm not very familiar with Egyptian mythology. And we are being graced with a second new player in, what, 3 months, 2 months now?
Tips and play
If
for
not less.
yeah,
if
maybe
not
a month.
less, just a handful of weeks.
Yeah.
We have Darian's significant other, Cody,
Hi.
who is now playing for the very first time, I believe it is?
Yes.
All right, for the very first time, we are going to get him to roll
God.
dice. And I believe you're playing an open hand monk tiefling.
Thief.
So this will be interesting.
Because we have a new player.
We
Of
have
course.
to initiate him.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
What did I tell you?
To initiate you.
Oh god.
Now, you must drink the right one, otherwise you cannot ascend.
I don't know. That's really, really blue.
That is really blue.
I swear I
Oh no.
do. Blame your woman.
Yeah, I'll blame Angela too.
Who's drinking the first one? Because that's really scary looking. You want to pass that to the DM?
I raised my hand first, Neener.
That's fine. You drink it anyway.
Remember, all the ladies don't drink till after they have.
You know, I really should have gotten a sound clip from Princess Bride.
Iocane powder?
You made 2 mistakes. So, where we last left off, while my wife is dishing up iocane powder, the group had just got done talking with the deity
It's not that bad.
Apep and learned that because of the presence of what is referred to as a Death Eater, for those who are from Forgotten Realms, Faerun, Eberron, some of the normal places, a Death Eater is a lich. Apep said that because of the presence of this lich, it is messing up the cycle of death and is completely destroying the path that Ra takes, to which the sun has not set properly in a handful of days. After speaking with Apep and after speaking with the Sultan of the city, the party has been given information that they must head out into the desert and follow the path of destruction that this Death Eater has been setting out.
That doesn't go good with chewing gum.
Probably not.
Or chocolate covered peanut butter
Yeah.
cups.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boy was smart.
You know what? It matches my dress. I'm down with it.
Favorite shade of blue.
They gathered their equipment, they replenished their supplies, and they started wandering out into the desert.
On a horse with no name.
You don't have any horses, you have camels.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Felipe!
Yes, Felipe.
Remember Camel Joe?
Oh, yeah.
He has a camel vendor named Camel Joe. Yeah, the
So,
puns are real.
you guys had just started your journey, and do you remember which direction you were headed?
East? Northeast, I believe.
Out the gate.
Out the gate. Alright, so far the only one who got it right was Tim.
Yeah.
You were
Not
actually
east.
supposed to head east.
Okay, that's right.
You said west.
You did
I
say
heard
east.
you.
Yeah, but I thought it was east, but I wasn't sure.
East?
I thought you said
east.
So, you guys started heading out to the east, and the first destination you guys had that was given to you was an oasis that supposedly had been desecrated or damaged somehow by this Death Eater.
I think we got there, didn't we? No.
Nope, you had just started your journey out that direction.
That's right.
The thing that you should remember is there was something on the horizon.
Oh yeah, sandstorm.
Yes, Darude was making his way toward you.
Mm.
That one took you a minute. The resident of the realm, you can turn that off now.
No, turn it back up. It's cool. I'm just gonna sing it otherwise.
Main reason we have to turn it off is we only have about 10 seconds that we can play without having to pay royalties.
Okay, well then I'll do an artistic twist on it.
You're going to do an interpretive dance?
Can you wait till I almost baptized Angela with poison?
Oh, fantastic. So, I need your name eventually. Varys. No, not Varys. Grug.
That's me.
Yes, Grug. You noticed that the sandstorm was on the horizon. You felt that it would probably show up in the next few days, but it was going to definitely be a big deal. The group of you have so far had no issue, made your way.
Down south, walking fast.
Made your way.
In the world today.
Can I have everybody roll me a perception?
You'll want one of the d20s.
Well, he's not.
Oh, he's not there yet. Sorry.
He's not there yet.
Okay.
Perception.
Yes,
Oh, you
perception.
suck.
92.
I need to pull up one other piece of information for you guys.
Yeah. Too many cards.
Oh wow. Okay. So it is fairly warm out there, but comfortable for most of you guys. It's about 69 degrees out there, and a little bit of an overcast.
That's like the perfect day.
Yeah.
So,
So what did I get for perceptions?
21.
Okay.
Oh, that's for perception, you say?
Yes, please.
Well, it's 15.
Okay.
well, I got a 13.
16.
All right. You guys can see the heat rising from the sands, and the elf eyes.
What do my elf eyes see?
Ash notices that every so often when you crest one of the dunes, there is a shadow in the desert ahead from where you guys are going. And the closer you get, the larger the shadow seems to appear.
Okay.
And Waster, for some reason, is now buried headfirst in the ground.
Wait, what? What'd you do?
You rolled a 1.
Oh no.
My eyes!
It burns!
That is pretty funny mental image. Roll a perception.
Ah.
I see the sun. I can't see anything else.
Oh, somehow. Somehow.
So,
I can see this happening.
you see this on the distance.
I'm gonna mention it to everybody.
As she does that, you guys start to pick it out and realize that it's not just a normal shadow. There is something odd about the fact that there is a darkness that you guys are approaching. The hard part is it's difficult to tell distance in the desert, as everything seems to kind of blend together.
Yeah.
I cast Great Axe at the darkness.
How far can you throw it?
And this
Not far enough.
Okay.
storm is like days away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you throw it Can you throw your axe days away?
I bet she could swoop you into next week.
So, while you guys are traveling, are you guys doing anything while you travel?
You know, I've been thinking,
That was painful.
what are we gonna do when we find this thing?
Well, we'll kill it.
We're gonna kill it.
Right,
And
but
get rid of its Philo-Toad rectory.
it's Phileo-Toad Rectory, and what I'm saying is, what if we can't?
What do you mean, what if we can't?
What if it's too strong?
Then I'm gonna run away.
Well, you're a brave soul, aren't you?
Smart soul.
Go on, wrong way.
Idgar's not here.
Hey, I finished it.
And you're not dead. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Right, so DM Loxie's taken her rightful spot back. How do you live with me? Phileo-Toad Rectory. It's Rectory.
Rectory?
Rectory.
Okay. Phileo-Toad rectory.
There you go. Now it's proper. And you have to have the hand gestures with it.
Tory.
Phileo-Rectory. Yes.
What happened to the toad?
Phileo-Toad Rectory.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe the toad was named Tori and we wrecked it, so now it's a
I'm
Phileo-Toad
gonna keep
Rectory.
going as they're arguing.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
this
just
is
gonna-
happening while
No.
while you guys are
I'm
traveling.
gonna leave them
Yeah.
behind because I've got long legs.
You got long legs. I ain't a camel.
My camel's got long legs.
Wait, so do we have 4 camels or 3 camels?
Last I knew, you guys all purchased camels.
We all bought camel because they were pretty cheap. We should have bought extra camel. We should have eaten them.
No!
So I think. Wait, do we?
Well, you're
How are we not
more
going to
about
get
this
lost
all.
out here? I guess is my thought.
I don't know. How are you not going to get lost out there?
Hey Grog,
Yeah.
how are we not going to get lost out here?
I think I have a compass.
Do you have a compass?
I believe I have a compass.
Because we can't use the stars. Because there are no stars.
Can't use the sun because I ain't moving.
Wait, the sun ain't moving at all, right?
That's what we've been told.
Right?
You know, part of me really dislikes you right now, Waster.
I thought we had a map. At some point, didn't we have a map?
Oh god.
No.
Oh gosh!
No.
No!
No.
Silence! I cast silence at the waster!
The problem is, he's right.
God damn it.
Are you kidding me?
I was literally looking it up when he said that.
In our book?
What's in my hand?
Never mind.
The evil thing.
Is that
Would it-
the one that you got from?
No.
Would it be safe to
This is the
assume
traditional
that,
one.
that cartographer's tools would have a compass in it? Would that be a safe assumption to make without being able to find it in the Berber?
You might.
I would say so, but
That or the fact that I'm just from these lands, maybe I could be like, yeah, we're going to that.
Well, the thing about being from a land is you recognize things,
I certainly do recognize things
such as where the stars are.
which I can't see.
Right. And landmarks.
Okay. Okay, which I can see because it's daytime.
But it's a desert.
I recognize that sand pile.
It used to be 5 feet over
It's
there.
been over there.
we're all gonna die!
So about that. Alright, for some reason.
That cactus looks really familiar.
It's a cacti, isn't it?
That cacti is plural.
No,
Plural.
cacti is singular.
Cacti is plural. Cactus
Singular.
is singular. I'm from Southern California. Know what the fuck I'm talking about.
We're Southern
He does.
California.
He does have that.
I'm being difficult.
Oh, I can tell.
Can you?
Difficult.
So, everybody roll me one of them, their perceptions.
Again.
Well, I'm going to give you guys a second here.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's better.
That was not better. That was worse.
That's much better.
Because, yeah, you guys have been traveling for a handful of hours by now.
In some damn direction.
In some direction.
Nobody knows.
We're going east.
East-ish.
He's waiting for this.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
But
So,
I'm about to get this line.
Starting with Ash.
12.
12.
The sun's in my eyes.
It depends.
I knew you were vampire.
Okay.
No, don't think so.
Katie.
21.
Nice. Kita.
14.
Grug.
17.
All right. Fortunately for you guys, you notice between the four of you, you notice three
3.
rather large scorpions
Oh, lovely.
Where?
Great.
coming toward you.
From which direction?
Ahead.
Damn.
And unfortunately, I don't have giant scorpion minis because, well, I'm poor and can't buy minis. Somebody donate me money so I can get minis.
Bring the real scorpions back with me next time I go home.
No, thank
There
you.
There you go.
Thanks.
Can you make, about that big?
That's about the normal size.
Yeah. Well, no, because the ones that I ran into in Arizona, them little bastards are only about the size of a 50-cent piece.
Those are probably babies.
And they were always in my shoe.
And then we're
Ah.
Always in my shoe.
More venomous. Why was that? I just realized it was still sitting in my hair.
What?
The
You
Baba.
stuck this in my hair.
We will use these guys to...
Cody took the phrase mindful and Baba a little too seriously once again.
Yeah.
These guys are large. Okay.
We're going to pick on you.
Here you go.
No, I don't want them.
You're going to have to put them out there.
I
So
don't
put
wanna-
you guys in marching order.
Well,
I'm going to be
I mean-
first because I'm naturally the
I'm not
leader
gonna be
here.
Well, I'm going to be second so I can help the natural leader
When
figure
you-
out where the hell he's going.
When you set them down, Darian,
I said
Yeah.
leader, not navigator.
put them at the intersection.
The logic. Oh, it burns.
Put them at the intersection.
Okay.
Because they're 10 by 10,
Do
not
we
5
have
by
an-
5.
Do we have? Oh, I see.
there.
Put them... Hey, Polearm Knights.
Hello.
Hi.
Greetings! What did the heck did I do there? Okay, well I'm going to make that.
Why does everybody assume I'm dad?
Why does what?
Everybody assumes
Do you,
I'm
still have
dad.
the, do you still have the sticky note? This is DDM? Dad DM?
I am the official...
Either you
Dad
look that
DM.
old or we look that young. One of the two.
Either
Right.
which way is that an inch?
Can we
or
use a
confidence?
different word other than old? Can we say distinguished?
No.
Damn.
No, not really.
Sorry.
All right. So ahead of the front of the party
Okay. How-
by 40 feet, put the first one.
I'll forget that
40
one.
feet
40
ahead
feet
of Toddy.
and put it at an intersection.
Yay! Thank you for
It's
the
10
follow,
feet.
Polar Knights.
5, 10, 15,
How do you-
20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Put one more to its right, 5 feet back.
Like here.
But it's a 10 foot by 10.
Oh, so right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
And that's its left, not its right.
What is it?
There you go.
What there?
Put another one 10 feet behind that.
10 feet behind it?
Yep.
So, like there?
Yep. And then the middle one, 30 feet to its left, so nearest you. Put
Like
that
right
fourth one. No, the middle of the three that you have there. So 30 feet.
there.
There. You see 4 giant scorpions, and they're scuttling across the desert.
There was 3,
There was
but
3
now
a
there's 4.
second ago.
Yes.
Who pissed off the DM?
Nobody.
Tell me.
Probably. Like.
Way to go. First session in. And
Piss people off.
You know, I rather enjoy the fact that you guys are using such wonderful context in the chat. It really does help add to the ambiance of this game. I love it. It's awesome. So,
are we're on some sort of road, or are we just
you are
making our
in
way?
the desert.
There's roads in the desert. So we're just out in the middle of nowhere. Dunes.
Yes, there's... You haven't seen trace of passage
Okay.
since you
book
guys
it.
since you guys have gone out here.
Camels can go fast. I'm sorry. I think we should book it. Camels go faster than scorpions down under.
But
Sure.
as you say this,
Damn it.
you hear a voice in the sky that booms out. Roll initiative.
Mother trucker.
We can still
Oh, we
run.
got
Haha,
to
nat 20.
I'm witness to
You
that.
voice
Are we
in the
not doing our
sky.
initiative thing anymore?
Yeah,
Only because
Oh,
gotcha.
it's all Cody's fault. Are you kidding me?
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, I got this. I rolled a 20. Take care of it all. Oh, you know what? Dismounting, I'm assuming it's some sort of an action, isn't it?
dismounting is part of your movement. It uses up half of your movement.
I'm getting Felipe the F out of here.
So, starting at the top of this, Katie.
Katie. Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Katie has 20. Kita
8.
is not very fast. Ash
15.
It's better.
and Grug.
24.
24. Nice.
Take that, voice in the sky. Not afraid.
The voice in the sky booms out. Disadvantage on you.
Disadvantage on the
Disadvantage on the camel.
Not my Felipe.
Because they haven't found the giant worms yet.
No.
No, the Waster asked a really good question. They haven't found the giant worms yet.
I'm probably mining for spice and stuff.
Oh.
Anybody who's ever seen Dune or read Dune, Frank Herbert, absolutely wonderful novel.
I didn't read spice. They're in space. I'm like, what?
We're mining for space. This is
Mining for
Minecraft. So, starting this whole thing off. On top of that, we have no idea where Muad'Dib went. Grug.
Hello.
Where what?
Muad'Dib. The main protagonist of Dune.
Yeah, what you can do, Grug?
How far away are they from when we actually start this combat? Just here? Okay. I'm gonna get off Felipe and I'm gonna whip him in the behind and be like, save yourself, mate. Bye, Felipe.
Or just hand his.
Or you're gonna hold him.
Yeah, I'll hold him.
Never mind. I don't slap his behind because that'd be weird.
So I need you to roll an animal handling check.
Oh, if you lose
Okay.
Felipe, so help me God. Oh God.
Oh God.
Slap you.
Can I use my reaction being right next but adjacent to Grug to
Can
try
I
and grab the
have
reins?
advantage
Stop.
because?
Stop. What did you get?
Can I have advantage?
What did you get?
8.
8. All right. So the moment he gets off, you're like, toss me the reins as he's in mid-swat.
Way to go.
You feel a jerk as it starts to pull you off your camel.
What do you get?
You are now dangling.
I grip with my thighs.
You are now dangling precariously with one foot off the saddle,
Oh God.
holding on to another camel. That's where you're going to be.
So that's is that part of my movements?
You use half your movement to dismount.
Well, then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna get really pissed off now because I just saw my Felipe almost take off on me,
Right, here I come. Okay.
and I'll move my 20 feet
Yep.
ahead then,
Only 10, 15, 20.
and I'm screaming. Very
Grug is yelling at the scorpions. Grug is yelling at the scorpions. Katie.
Right, well, what's my movement speed on a camel?
50.
50?
Same as a horse.
You're the other one. 25.
On this one?
Yeah. 'Cause that one has daggers.
It can be that one.
Fine, then I'll be that one. You can
Okay.
be that one. We just have to be
The
No,
sister-
it doesn't matter. I'll
Your
just get a
sisters,
different
you
mini.
need to get a different mini.
I have one. I just didn't.
I yell back, adopted, as I'm running forward.
You can be that one. I just need to find a different mini. It's not like
No,
that
you
one.
can
This
be-
one's bad luck.
You can be that one. That's fine.
Okay. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Slayer of dragons, keeper of the realm, most honorable lady slayer of bards that can't sing. I need that at karaoke night.
I'm going to bring my camel over that way,
Mm-hmm.
and from atop Sheila, I am going to fire my longbow at that one.
Sheila,
Sheila.
you definitely are going Aussie on me, aren't you?
No, I
Okay.
just like the name Sheila for a camel. I think it's cute. I got an axe. You want to see?
Roll a hit.
Absolutely. Ooh, a lot to hit. That's a 22 to hit.
That doesn't work on Sundays. It has to be low. We're playing golf rules.
Oh,
Yes, that hits.
Thank you. Heh. That's only 5.
5 damage.
Yeah, because I'm not raging.
All right, so you let loose this arrow, and you watch as the arrow flies. And when the arrow strikes, it hits the carapace of the scorpion and actually kind of bounces a little bit, but catches in between some of the plates.
Gotcha. So I
And-
feel like.
And it buries into the plates. You watch as it twitches because of the damage you did. And as it does that, you watch as the plates shift and your arrow snaps in half.
That's rough for me.
They have some really tough hide, as it were.
how does it hold up to fire damage?
Good question. Take the one nearest Cody and then go forward one, so the middle guy. No, the middle guy.
Go to
That one. He is going to move forward 40 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So he's right next to Grog.
And that is exactly where he wants to be. As it skitters, and you can hear the chittering from this thing as it gets closer.
Ew.
And you all watch as these claws, which are roughly half the size of Katie and Kita,
Gross.
snap out. 1, 2.
Ick.
The
Ick.
first attack is an 18.
That matches.
Okay, so as it swings,
Defender.
as it swings out, you manage to get your weapon in the way and kind of stop it from causing any real damage. The second claw swings behind it, and you manage to parry that one as well. But as you're doing this, the tail, and that does manage to hit you, just barely. And you take a grand total of 6 points of piercing damage.
So. But you're raging, right?
Oh, I'm super raging.
Okay.
And I need one of them their constitution saves.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
All right, you can't use that die anymore.
That's my new
It's
best
loaded.
friend.
It's loaded.
I know.
You
Just want to use it.
you feel, and you know, I mean, you've dealt with scorpions in the past. That sting should have caused more damage than it did, but it didn't. Katie, you went Ash. Kita, you're way down on the initiative, so you just sit there and play with your camels.
Don't lose Felipe! I say with a
Ash,
scorpion.
what would you like to do?
I'm
face.
going to move 5 feet this way. That would put how many feet between?
5, 10, 15, 20,
25.
25.
Oh, 20, sorry, no, you're right, because he's the big one.
5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20.
I'm gonna reaffront.
That would actually be fun to do. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen here.
Burn it.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost.
Yes. Especially if it was a brass dragon.
Bronze.
Bronze. Yeah, bronze.
17
Come
to
be
hit.
right and the all right.
17 to hit. Yes, it does strike.
Ooh. So I know we brought sandwich stuff over, but you know what sounds really good?
Not sandwiches?
Pizza does sound good. When's the last time we
7.
had pizza, DM?
Yes.
7 points of cold damage.
And you're hitting the one next to Grug?
Yes, and
Okay.
speed is increased.
By 10 feet.
by
Thank you.
Yep.
Obi KB.
Until start of next. Who just went?
The scorpion nearest you, Miss Angela,
Yeah.
have it approach your sister.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Perfect. And it starts to attack.
Oh no! Not a Sheila!
The first attack.
Leave my Sheila alone!
Well, here's the fun part, and I really haven't had the chance to do this with you guys because you guys got your mounts killed almost immediately in Lorimir.
My pony is still alive, thank you very much.
For those who are mounted,
Oh
Yeah.
you can choose to take the damage instead of your mount. Or you can choose the mount to take damage instead of you.
no! How did our horses die again? I don't-
AoEs.
Yeah.
From the exploding things, we killed them and
Yeah,
they
they exploded.
So the first claw attack toward you and Sheila
Yeah.
is 24 to hit, or 23 to hit.
Ouch.
That hits. What's Sheila's AC?
I think it's a 12.
Okay, how
many hit
how
points is that?
deadly does this claw look?
Alright, hold on 1 second. Armor class of a camel is 9. Hit points is 15. Movement
Oof.
speed is 50.
Yeah, we
But-
should figure that out first.
Okay.
So, the second attack is a 20 to hit.
They both would hit. Is this thing aiming from Sheila or me?
And the last attack is a 17 to hit.
That does not hit me.
Okay. So you would have to choose you or Sheila taking these attacks.
Sheila can take the first one, and after it hits Sheila, then I'm gonna be like, well, hell no, and I'll take the second and deflect the third.
Cool. So the first attack hits Sheila and does 7 points of damage. And I need Sheila to make a strength saving throw.
What's the camel's strength modifier?
Just make the roll.
That's 17 on the die.
Well, good news is
Sheila's a feisty
Sheila
little
is
wench.
not grappled.
Yay!
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage,
Ouch!
and I need a strength saving throw from you.
That is 19.
And you are not
Oh,
grappled.
damn. We all loaded our dice when you weren't looking.
You did, I
Katie's a
swear.
tough little
Except for
wench.
Sheila.
Oh, true. Yeah, don't lose Felipe.
Have the critter in the very front move up and attack Grug.
5, 10, 15, 20. Are these smart enough to know about flanking?
No.
I am
Okay.
gonna get you some coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
The first attack is a 22 to hit.
That will probably hit.
The second attack is a natural 20.
That will also hit.
Oh.
Surprisingly.
I know, right? And the third attack is a 7.
That won't hit.
No.
I was too busy getting ripped apart by claws to get
Right? Snap,
stung
snap,
by
snap,
a
snap.
stinger.
The first attack is 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
18.
The second attack
Oh, wait. No.
Oh, sorry, that's a 19 on the die, actually.
Barbarians don't get improved critical, do they? Darn it.
So the second attack is 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch. Okay.
And I need a strength saving throw.
Let me get that right. 16 on the die.
I'll grab this spoon, Cody.
And you are
So 21.
just barely capable of escaping as its claw clamps down and starts to get a good grip on you. You just barely slide out of its grip. The one in the far back,
Yeah.
have it scurry up.
30, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
And then this one.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Darian!
And then this one
Why? No.
pops up,
No.
pops up out of the desert
No.
because it rolled a natural 20 on its stealth check.
No.
Pops up and starts going after Kita.
Don't you
That's
dare
yours.
get Felipe killed.
Right there?
Oh no, it's going after Kita
That's
specifically,
Yeah.
not the camels.
Okay, good. That I can handle.
The first attack swings wide because you're dangling there all precarious like.
Oh god.
The second attack just manages to miss you. And then the tail lashes out. And somehow you are capable of using your precarious position to slide out of the way of every single one of these attacks.
That's what I did.
I didn't roll higher than a 10 on the die.
Okay.
Oh, that's fantastic. Kita,
Yeah.
you are being beset upon.
You guys just hear ah!
It is also now your turn.
It's my turn now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Grug,
cool.
Grug, you're on deck.
Yeah, I am not okay with that.
I'm sure you're not.
So, yeah, I am going to... Can I try something really stupid?
You can try whatever you want.
Can I try to jump on the scorpion?
Yes, that was definitely. She did the action as it was happening, like in God of War. Hit the triangle button as fast as you freaking can so you can avoid the boss attack.
I was button mashing full out. That is my achievement in Super Smash Brothers.
Is button mashing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, here's it clicking.
Darian, do you want
I will allow you to do this. You will need to roll me an acrobatics.
I was hoping you'd say that. That is a 20. 30 20.
A 20?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Because I have a +8 to my acro.
That's a good thing because you needed it to land on this thing and not fall down.
Yeah.
You land on the scorpion.
And then I want to stab it if I can.
There's a problem.
Yeah.
Camels run.
That's okay.
Do you think?
I'm going to stab it.
Mhm.
Do I get sneak attack?
No.
Darn it.
You have not surprised it, nor have you snuck up on it. You landed on its freaking back.
I'm going to stab it with, I guess, my rapier.
Okay.
Where's my camel Kita?
Well, that hits, I hope. That is a 25 to hit.
You hit a dragon with that roll.
Are you kidding me?
1 damage?
Technically, it's a total of 6 damage.
Okay.
I mean, that's still not bad.
Considering how many HPs these things have,
I said to run. I just wanted to be known.
Wait, do I have...
I don't know, do you?
I have a... No. Wait, maybe? Do rogues get extra attack?
Do rogues get extra attack?
Not unless you've crossed class.
Yeah, Camel
Or you take
Rebellion.
there's a feat for it.
No.
So,
Got it. Wait. I do also have Uncanny
hey, what's up, Dom? Good to see you.
Hey!
How'd your stream go, by the way?
Yeah, did you get some sleep after that?
Freaking 12-hour
I
session
just
is
rolled
brutal.
7s twice.
Oh, jeez.
Am I light enough to try and hide from the scorpion on its back?
No.
Good thought.
It is.
It was a really good thought, but no.
Okay, well, right now.
It would probably help if you went
Oh
stabbing.
god, I'm not surprised, dude. Freaking, yes, that is liquid coma in a bottle.
Ooh, yeah.
So with that being
No,
said,
I'm not done. I'm using my bonus action to disengage so I can run away. Right now. Maybe.
What's your movement speed? 25?
25.
You can get 15 feet away.
I'm gonna go hide over by Ash. Save me, Ash!
Oh, now you want the
Nice.
asshole to save you.
Very nice. I'm sorry I couldn't join you. I had a laptop that I'm trying to fix and it's being stubborn. Yeah, Grug, your turn.
Right. Well, first things first, can you kindly take 3 points of fire damage, you little creepy bastards?
Two of them take 3 points of fire damage. That would be that one and that one. 3 points?
3 points, yeah. And I'm just gonna bash the first one that came charging at me with my greatsword that I love dearly.
This orc is on fire.
And I'm also gonna reckless attack.
You are recklessly attacking?
I am recklessly
You
attacking.
recklessly attack them. Yeah.
And I titsed it up. I got a 15.
You got a 15 in total?
Yeah.
As you swing your favorite weapon and it strikes the carapace, you realize the same thing that Kitty did. They have really tough shells. You matched its AC.
Bugger. Right, well then I'm gonna extra attack.
Yes.
That's better.
Wait a minute. You're recklessly attacking, right?
I am, I'm sorry.
You get advantage. You should have
So
rolled
this
twice.
was my advantage
This is
roll.
your first roll.
I knew it. You, God, you're smart.
I'm sorry.
No.
No, that's good.
I hear a whisper on the wind.
Oh
Oh yeah!
Green eyes appear in the
And I
sky.
swing
Advantage,
again.
Grug.
Thank you. Okay, so then that's gonna be 2d6.
What'd you roll on the die?
And sorry, 12 on a die plus 8.
Okay.
So that's a 20 to hit.
That will definitely strike.
6 plus 5 is 11 plus my rage, 13.
And which one of the two are you hitting that are right next to you?
This one.
The dark one.
11.
Color number black.
Color number black.
No, 13.
13. All right.
And now I'm gonna extra attack.
When you do
When
hit him with that first one,
Yes.
and the great sword comes down, you actually watch as some of the carapace starts to splinter.
Damn right it does, because I'm super strong. My name's Grug. The second attack, I don't think I get advantage on the second one though, do I?
Reckless attack, I believe you have to call, and it's for the first
I
attack.
thought it was just for the first.
I would double check after this just to make
Okay.
sure.
In any case, that was a 19 to hit.
That's still gonna
I
hit.
can look because I think that might be for the turn. Let me see your book.
That'd be an 8 plus a 5 is a 13 plus 2 is a 15.
Another solid smash into this, and you're watching as part of that carapace is caving in.
That's right, because I'm the best.
And that brings us to Katie.
Yeah. All right, there. I'm not quite on the right page.
I need to talk to you as well, Dom, to set it up so that when you go live, it shows up on one of the channels I'm putting into our chat.
Yeah, first attack on your turn.
All right. I am going to rage.
Now roll an acrobatics to see if you actually get out of the way. You rage.
Yep. And I am going to drop my bow. And I'm not sure what you want me to roll for this. I want to jump from Sheila's back onto the
Acrobatics.
scorpion's back with my great axe coming down.
Acrobatics first.
I'm a superhero landing this. I superhero landing this.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all. That is a 18.
Okay. Now roll to hit.
Motherfather. Oh, halfling luck! Halfling luck!
She rolled a 1, folks.
Yep.
And then did much better.
I did much, much better. That's a 19 to hit.
That will, in fact, damage it.
That hiccup sound like you're
The
trying to
poison
kiss.
is
That
really
sounded painful.
Great weapon. I rolled 1 for damage, but great weapon fighting, I can re-roll 1s
And 2s.
and choose.
Hell yeah. Yeah, well, maybe I should reroll better.
But hang on, because I'm raging and all that stuff. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 damage with my superhero landing and my great axe.
That's not bad.
Take this, Francis!
I prefer Ajax.
So you're just okay.
Oh, how dare you! One of
What?
the greatest movies I've ever seen.
Have you seen the second one?
Yes.
I haven't seen the
It was
second
good.
one yet.
Some of
It
the
was-
humor is a little too raunchy for
I
me.
will. I would like to move Is that seat taken? I would like to get away from this heathen over. No, I'm kidding.
You moved my backpack and everything.
It's a dramatic effect.
All right. So, Grog is being attacked by the creature that it just got attacked by him.
I'm also being attacked emotionally.
The first strike, as the claw whips out, is a 17 to hit.
No.
The second attack,
Excuse me, I go beat my child for entering the house mouth first.
second attack is an 18 to hit.
Sorry.
18.
That matches.
And then the tail swings out, and once again, your great sword is just swinging all over the place and stops this thing from doing anything damaging to you.
I giggle.
Ash.
I'm going to I hit something.
Okay.
There we go.
Just not your camel.
Yeah, you can work on the blanket. No, you can't. At all. Ever. Yes, you
Can I work on the blanket?
It's for you, so you better not.
I'll just
Yeah, that's
work-
gonna be really
and-
messed up when you slash your own
Then
blanket.
can I work on yours?
About that.
Where am I?
I am technically 10 feet away from the one closest to me.
You're okay. You're in. Are you in this space or this space? I can't tell.
No, it's right here.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
I
you
have
are.
to move
But
5
which one is
feet.
she in? Is she in this one or this one?
That one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second one.
Okay.
She's closer to me.
I'm gonna move 5 feet forward.
This way.
Yep, and
Protect me, Ash!
swing my longsword at the scorpion.
Swing, not seize.
25 to hit,
Yes.
and because I didn't specify.
Again, you
like
can hit a
idiot,
dragon with that.
And it's one-handed because I didn't specify.
Neener, neener.
Which, whatever, I can add 2 for dueling, so it doesn't matter.
Wow.
I mean, technically, your average, because you get the +2 with dueling, you technically would have a higher chance than two-handing it anyways.
That's true.
Unless you roll a 1 like you did. But
I mean, if you're talking statistical, yeah.
because I think average on a D8 is 5, and I think average on a D10 is only 6. So,
6 damage.
Yeah, and your minimum is starting.
And
at
which one are you
3.
hitting?
Sorry, this one. My guy.
The
The guy
one
close
right
to me.
next
Green.
to you.
Greeny way in the back here.
color number green.
Okay.
The one that attacked Kita.
Yeah. The one that I ran away from going, help me, Ash.
Help me, help me, help me. I'm being attacked
Don't,
by
don't
the...
do that. Ugh, ugh. I will throw
And because it hit,
a caltrop at you.
Divine Smite.
Oof.
Good, Ash.
You didn't see the glare that you just got to the back of your head, but it was palpable.
And it's going to be cast as. Let's see, how many? I'll just be first level for now.
So,
It's still 2d8.
extra 2.
Yes, but I only have 2 second levels. So.
At least she can't do what I did last night.
Yeah,
and
but I took his.
then, and then,
I
and
took
then.
it,
God,
but
yeah.
taking his reaction away was like icing on the cake. I'm
That
sorry.
was
He was bad.
He
He
was,
was
so,
so
peeved.
mad.
And that's 10 points
Dang.
A brain
of radiant damage.
Nice.
And even though this desert is glowing with the bright hot sun, it all of a sudden glows even more as this divine burst of energy just goes out of the carapace of this creature from where it got struck.
Haha. It's dead.
No.
Is it dead? Famous last words.
That's 1. That's 3. 2. Oh, I get to attack Katie.
Well, she's not there.
She's not at the table. Doesn't mean I can't attack her.
You're gonna, or NPC again. Here we go.
Oh god.
Oh, my name's Katie.
You gotta do the accent though.
Which accent?
The British one.
The British
Or like the Cockney British
Little
one.
coconut British Katie.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
you're doing stuff. Okay, you stand
So,
up.
so it's my turn then.
No, the scorpion that you're riding is attacking you.
Oh,
It is incapable of hitting you with its claws.
woo! I got this.
However, it does happen to have a very flexible tail.
Oh bugger. Well, can I somehow use my reaction to dodge it?
No,
It's hitting
that's
itself.
part of what AC is.
Unless you're a rogue.
No,
Well, yeah, because then you get uncanny dodge.
Uh-huh.
doesn't allow it to hit itself.
I saw this in a movie once with an elf,
Uh-huh.
and it was an Oliphant, and it only counted as one.
Still.
Well, all depends. Do you live in Minnesota?
Blech.
So, while you're sitting there gloating over the fact that this thing can't go snap, snap, snap and take you out, the tail goes, and you take a grand total, if I can find the right die, of 8 points
Ouchie.
of piercing damage.
Ouchie.
Oh wait, I'm raging. I'm gonna take
And
four.
then I need a Constitution save.
Oh, bugger. Bollocks.
Oh.
Hold up. Hold up.
I'm holding.
Wait a minute.
I'm
Don't,
holding.
don't you get advantage? Oh no, that's strength when you're raging. I was gonna say advantage on.
Because you're stout.
I'm still hot
Have
halfling
advantage.
on con saves.
Oh.
Thank you. I
On
thought.
poison
Con
throws.
saves?
Yeah.
Poison.
I'm poison. Okay.
Is this a poison?
Yes.
Technically, it's a venom.
You just say.
I've visited Utah, but I've never lived there.
22.
Okay.
Which is surprising because you've lived like everywhere.
I have too.
Because you have advantage on saving throws and you have resistance.
The one standing in front of Grug,
What?
the one
Yeah, no, I
to this side of you,
copy.
starts attacking you, and
So-
this
so
guy
close.
is just painful at how bad he is at attacking you until the tail attack,
Okay.
and he gets you with it.
All right.
That was a 20 something to hit,
Yeah.
and you take 4 points of piercing damage,
Ow. Still,
and I need a Constitution save.
I will do that with my loaded die here.
Please do.
I forge did that one. Oh, that's a whopping 8. Wait, no, save. Sorry, 11.
I'm sorry,
Oh, I'm sorry too.
you did not make the save.
I meant to use my other loaded die,
I'm sure you did.
which was much better.
7 and 8 is 15, right?
Last
Yes.
time I checked, yeah.
Plus 11 is 26.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poison damage.
26 poison damage?
Ouch.
Oh,
Wait.
I've been doing this wrong.
Uh-oh.
You guys are lucky. If you save, you take half damage.
I don't feel lucky.
Oh,
right
do you
now.
want me to take half?
No, because I made the mistake. I misread that ability.
Which you would only take half of the half.
Right, because I'm a halfling stout heart.
All right, that one hit a little bit.
So, that was that. The little green guy nearest you, Cody. Can you have him move forward so he's
You mean
standing
the
by
little
Grub?
bronze guy?
Or bronze.
Yeah.
He looks green from here because of the light. Have him move just a little bit closer. Perfect. Perfect. And guess what, Grug?
Perfect.
Huh?
These scorpions don't like you.
Well, that's because they are jealous of my good looks.
Full growth.
And the good news is, one of the claw attacks misses.
That's not what I'm worried about anymore, is it?
So the first claw attack is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That does 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
Yeah, 14, and I do have advantage just
I
in
told you I
case.
had
15.
You are not grappled.
Yeah, not grapple.
The second claw attack is 12,
That'll miss.
and the tail attack is 20
That'll probably hit.
on the die.
Okay.
Oh! Oh.
Shite and cookies.
That's 18 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not bad. 25. Sorry, how much poison damage was it?
I
Did you say poison or piercing?
Piercing.
Sorry. Okay, piercing. How much was that?
4 points that you take after it's halved.
I did that. Okay.
So it's
Oh,
4
I did
points.
that. Okay.
And then the poison courses through your body. And you made your save, so you only take half of it. But it was a critical hit. But that doesn't count. You take 9 points of poison damage from that.
I'm not doing too good at
Gita.
Yes.
Hey, my turn?
Yeah.
Yay!
Grug, you'll be up in a minute.
Well, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And does that technically count as flanking because it's 10?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
As long as you can draw, and here's a really good way for you guys to remember flanking. If you can draw a straight line from you through the center of the creature to to your friend, it's flanking.
Sweet.
So you can be at odd angles, but as long as it can go through the center, it's flanking.
Well, in that case, I get advantage.
Yes, you do.
And I'm
Which
going,
also means you get sneak attack.
I know. I'm going to attempt to stab up my rapier.
It's like deja vu all over again, Waster.
That would be a 21 to hit.
Yes.
And that's a D8.
Okay.
So my sneak attack is 3d6.
Okay.
Whoa. Just thinking. You looked grumpy for a minute. I'm sorry. Jeez, that scared me. I'm not trying to break
Don't get scared, whatever you do.
That wasn't kind. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not. I'm an old corner of a battle.
That's gonna be 5, 10, 15. It helps if I turn the 3 the right way. 23 points of
How do you add
piercing.
E? How do you add E?
Is it a 3 or an E?
Yeah, 23 points of 23.
As you
20.
run your rapier through this thing, you manage to catch right in between some of the carapace edges, and the rapier slides in ever so smoothly. And as you pull it back out, you watch as the legs curl up underneath it.
I got one!
Nice job.
Now I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Oh crap.
Don't get scooped up.
Oh crap.
Do you have advantage?
Do I have advantage?
What'd you roll?
11?
11? Oh yeah, you're fine.
Oh.
As the tail.
If I could, I'd try and knock it out of the way, but
Well, if nothing else, I got uncanny dodge.
Yeah, it falls and you manage to scoot out of the way before it actually strikes you.
Do I see the horses anywhere?
No, you don't see any horses.
We don't see horses for
Do I
miles.
see the camels anywhere around?
Yes.
So they stopped like kind of a little ways away?
No, they stopped a lot of ways away.
Okay, that's okay.
But you can still see them.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. So I can move towards Grog to save Grog.
Yes, please.
You want to use your movement instead?
I already used my movement.
To flank.
How much movement?
25.
Oh, I
So
thought you only...
I ran away behind Ash, remember?
I forgot, thank you.
5, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
I'm coming for you, Grog!
Thank you.
Oh. I killed the wrong one. That one, yeah, not that one. Rob.
Hello. I'm gonna continue my fire damage.
That was dumb. Why did I move closer? I have a bow. God, I'm stupid.
look, kitty.
So
Ow!
now all 3 of them are in my little range.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna reckless attack the same one that I hit before, the black one that's over here on this side.
Now, I want you to understand the reason that this last round hurt so bad.
It was because it was at advantage. I understand.
Okay.
However, having said that, I'm glad I did because I rolled a 3. So, and then I rolled a 2. So I'm not glad. That was a waste.
That was your first attack.
No, that was I rolled a 3 and then a 2. That was my
That was your first attack.
So now second attack is better. It's a 16.
Yes.
Okay. 9, 14, 15, 16.
As you bring your greatsword down one more time on this thing, hitting that spot over and over again, and the carapace just caves in. It is dead.
Good. Take that, you little bug.
Which brings us to Katie.
Yeah. Alright, how...
Keep to that more.
Which one? This one?
The other one.
This one.
Yes.
And
Can we
the
just remove them from the field?
yeah, just remove them from the field.
I want their bloody armor.
Alright.
Well, you just smashed that one.
I'm gonna try and bring my great axe down on the head of the one I'm on.
Mm-hmm. Roll me. Ah, never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Let's see. Raging 18.
18?
Is that hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on its back while it's moving around trying to get you off, so it's a little more difficult to hit.
Do you want me to roll at disadvantage?
Nope. I just changed the AC slightly.
Wait, it's more difficult to hit because I'm on its back?
It's
Because it's
moving.
moving.
Because it's moving
And you're
around and trying to
walking
knock
around.
you off.
Gotcha.
Like a buck
So I adjusted the AC a little bit to account for that.
Gotcha. Oof.
Please
Not
don't
bad.
do that.
Yeah, no, I'm shaky.
It's a
Did you eat? Did you take your pill?
I did take my meds, yes.
Did you
Did you
eat?
eat?
Notice how she's not answering.
That is 7, 8, 9,
Grab some
10,
meat from the
11.
fridge
I'm
and
okay.
shove it in your mouth.
I'm alright. No one
She's
can
just
Grab one of the bananas and give it to her.
You're shaky. That's
It's
not me.
12 damage. I didn't think about it. I didn't realize how late it was. It's 12 damage. And then I would like to action surge. Ooh, chocolate. Thank you. Okay, I feel well
There we
taken
go.
care of now.
So you did 12 damage to it.
Yeah, and
And
then
now
I
you're going to action surge.
yeah, if it's still alive.
Oh, it's definitely still alive.
Okay, I will try hit
As a
again.
matter of fact, this is the first time you've seen any damage to its physical form, as you do manage to cause the carapace to kind of crack.
Okay. Oof.
What'd you roll?
That's only a 14.
You hit it, but you missed the spot that you got the first time, and it just kind of
Yeah.
goes clunk.
Alright, then wait, is action surge a bonus action? Yes, yes it is. Then I'm just gonna hold on. Grog, you alright?
No!
Run!
I'm not my turn.
Ash.
Guess how much is between me and Greenie by the banana?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
30. What about on the other side of my flank?
30,
To go the other way around.
25, 30.
No, the
Yeah.
other
Oh,
side.
gotcha,
Greenie,
sorry.
not Grog.
Sorry.
That's
Maybe
okay.
Grog should have been nicer.
Grog just
30,
got chocolate.
35, 40.
Perfect. So I'm able to flank that way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'm gonna do that.
Thank you.
Okay. So you flank number copper green.
Number copper green. I hate you so much for that, you jerk.
I mean, copper does get green.
I'm
So,
attacking the
as a
Pachita
bonus action,
dragon.
I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Then I'm going to swing with my longsword.
Okay.
That's a 14.
As you strike into this thing, and for the first time since you started this combat, you realize that you were just getting lucky on that first one. These guys have tough hides.
Did you roll? I rolled at advantage, yes. I rolled a 3 the first time.
Yeah, nice.
Duh, God, I'm an idiot. I'm an extra attack.
Okay.
5th level paladins can attack.
Yep.
Yep, and your Thunderous Smite is still active.
And it is
Nice!
nat 20.
That makes up for the miss.
And on top of that, I'm doing Divine Smite also.
Okay.
So, 20, so that
Kick its
is-
ass, big ass.
And because I did not specify, it's D8, which
That's
whatever,
okay.
that's fine. I still get +2 dueling. That's 8, 13 plus
Now is Divine Smite maxed as well? No,
No, because I know all dice rolls are. So yes.
I'm asking for clarification because
I
technically.
wanted to wait till she was done.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Did you know that we can be friends on Twitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm adding everybody as friends. Everybody needs to throw a comment in there so I can add you as friends. We're gonna be friends. It's gonna be official.
How can we be friends? How can we?
5.
It's why can't we do that?
No.
And
I changed it because it makes things different.
And we don't get copyrighted.
There.
and they also
Who the
need
heck is that?
to make a strength saving throw.
I don't know how to actually get it to you.
Okay.
Throw it. Thing in the chat.
I sent you a friend request.
I know, but I don't know how to get to it because I'm freaking bored. I know. Deal with it.
That would be 37 points of damage.
All right.
Holy God.
That's it?
8 and 8 and 8.
8 and 8. And then I only rolled a 2 and a 5.
Okay, but 8 and 8 and 8 is 24.
Plus
Yes, because I
5.
got,
Hold
I
on
got
one
a
second.
total of 13 with the longsword alone.
So
Add,
that,
Max.
add your dice rolls first.
I did. Like that was just, I did the dice rolls and maxed with just that, and then I did this damage.
24. What did you roll there for your divine strength?
For divine, I got 8, 8, 5, and 2.
So 7 plus 5.
No, because it's,
Follow with me, Darian.
okay.
You have 24 points of damage from the max dice. 3 times 8 is 24.
She's missing her 2d6. Okay.
Okay. From the d8s, you have 24.
Yeah.
You rolled 12. So that's 36.
Okay.
Plus you have 2 for dual wielding or whatever.
Yeah.
For not dual wielding, but for dueling.
Dueling, sorry.
Yes.
So that's 38. Plus you have 2d6, which is 12 more, makes it 50. What did you roll on the dice?
The 2d6, I did a 3 and a 2. And then the d8s, I did a 5
So
and a
that's
2.
55. 55 damage is what you did this turn.
Okay.
So for your d8s was 24 total for max d8s.
Okay.
Plus 2d6 was 36 total
From just the dice.
from just max dice.
Okay. I need to get another set.
So, 55 points of damage as
That's why when
this
you
thing,
said 30,
Okay, and
it's like,
that's what-
wait a second.
So my brain's
as once this attack of yours comes down on the creature, it turns into that bug pate that exists on the windshield when you're doing 75.
Ick.
You almost single-handedly killed that. The only reason it's almost is because the fire aura did just a touch of damage to it.
I helped.
you did help.
But you, in your strike alone, did all of its damage in one shot.
So proud of myself.
Which brings us to the one that's still attacking Grug.
Oi!
So take the
Yeah, the green one.
color number patina green.
This one?
Yeah, the green one.
As the first attack on Grug
Never mind.
That's
is a 21.
that'll hit.
The second attack misses with a 1.
Oh, gotcha. Wrong way. So this one's gone.
Yeah, the
Got
green,
it.
the green
And the
one.
tail attack hits you with a 22.
You are a little scorpion.
That I am.
Not you. The scorpion, obviously.
So you take 5, 6, 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength check.
And I'm raging. 11, there we go. 23.
Okay, you are not grappled. You then take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Not doing it. I'm almost
And
there.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
That's good.
it's not bad. That's an 18. But I'll still take poison.
You take half of 25 points of poison damage,
Oh my
which is 12.
God. Okay. We're still in this.
Kita,
Yeah.
Greg,
It's your
I can
turn.
help you.
Grug looks massively injured. I had a feeling you were really close.
Oh,
Massively. Oh.
Massively injured.
you see all this blood? It's all mine. I'm like on the sand trying
So
to
it's
put
my
it back.
turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move 10 feet towards my player,
Greg, I can heal you.
and I am
Thanks.
going to
He's lamb.
well, wait, no, 5, 15, 20, 24, no, because that wouldn't be flight. I'm going to. Actually, I can do this instead. I'm gonna retcon that if I can.
You
Five,
can do
10.
whatever you want. This isn't chess.
I'm
Okay, dear.
going to move next to Grog
Okay.
and then use my. Is it naturally stealthy or is it halfling nimbleness or whatever it is?
The thing that lets you hide behind people because they're bigger than you.
Stealthy.
It's
Yeah.
called cheating. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I'm going to use my naturally stealthiness
Yes, you're going to cheat because you're a halfling.
and hide.
You gotta give the short people something.
Thank you for that.
So I'm assuming I have to roll stealth.
Yes.
That was a nat 20, so that is a total of 31. My stealth is 31.
She's beneath the sands using a breathe to
Kita?
breathe.
Kita? Where did Kita go?
So then that was 15 feet of movement.
If you're going to remain stealthy and move, you have 5 feet of movement.
Right. I can move 5 feet and be next to the thingy.
Just letting you know.
I'm going to do that, so I'm next to the scorpion thingy, and I'm going to stab it with my rapier.
You do that. And you.
It's a 15.
You tied.
Well, now we know what to beat.
Grug,
Yeah.
you're feeling really, really, really woozy.
Oh, I feel great. It might be the loss of blood, but I don't feel much of anything right now. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna swing with my sword at it,
Oh god, please.
recklessly and angrily.
Oh
Oh,
I'm kind of in love with this voice.
that is gonna be a nat 20
god! Yes!
with my loaded ass dice. Alright, how do I do this? I don't remember. 2d6.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, sir.
Kita,
Yeah.
you take 3 points of fire damage.
Oh crap. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're not.
Well,
Thank you for helping me with math.
he has to choose to.
No.
The
it's-
way it is
automatic.
described,
It's
it is
I'm
constantly.
auto at the start of
I'm
me
sorry.
turn.
That's one of the things that we thought was amazing, but roll damage.
Yeah.
Make sure to add an extra die because of savage critical.
Extra die. Boop. Boop zoops. That is going to be a 9. Plus 5 is a 14. Plus 2 is a 16.
Plus 12.
Plus 12 is a 28.
There you go.
That's right, because Savage Critical, you don't.
You don't double the die.
I say with my sword holding me up.
28. That is fantastic.
What? No.
That's my first attack. I'm going to do it again. So I drag my sword up. I'm going to swing it again.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be a 9. There's a 17.
That is.
I'm gonna grab these dice and I'm gonna go boop. And it's gonna be a 4 plus 5 is a 9 plus 2 is 11.
He sounds like a really, really drunk
I can't wait to have him and Ben in the same party at the table because the RP is going to be just weird as heck, and then we're going to throw Joe in the middle of that. Sorry.
I really am losing quite a lot of blood.
And while he is spurting blood out like a Quentin Tarantino movie, he brings his sword down and smashes this thing, driving its face into the sand. And as it comes up, he uses the momentum to drive the blade across its face, slapping it to the side, and it rolls onto its back. Dead.
Dead? D-E-D dead?
Mm-hmm.
Is my stealth still active because I didn't hit it?
No, you attacked, so your stealth drops.
That was such a good stealth roll.
Take the miniature off the map because it's dead.
Sorry.
I can't reach.
Which brings us to Katie.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to try and smoke this thing again.
Oh,
with
okay.
my great axe.
Okay.
Is my camel long gone?
Your camel's gone.
Oh, that was a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Nice.
That's 14 damage.
Very good.
Is it still alive?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Why won't you die?
Fantastic. I need you to roll an acrobatics.
Yeah. Oh. Acrobatics? Can I use athletics?
Acrobatics.
That's only a 12.
It's only a 12.
Yeah.
You managed to keep your feet, but it's getting more precarious up there as this thing is trying really hard to shake you off.
For sure.
It doesn't bother going with the claws again, but it does hit you with the tail.
It hits me?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And you take 7 points of piercing damage, and I need a saving throw. Con.
Alright.
With advantage.
Oh!
It's a nat 20.
That's fine. As you take almost max poison damage, you take half of 37 poison.
Holy crap. So I'd be take a quarter, so 9. I still take 9.
Mm-hmm. Because she has resistance.
I know.
Okay.
I'm doing the math myself to make sure I got it.
You looked confused, so I thought
It was me doing math. All right, so you take 9 points poison
Whatever
damage.
works for you.
Ash.
I'm just letting you know so you know.
I'm gonna
appreciate
move
it.
over to Grug
Yep.
Hello.
and use lay on hands.
Okay.
Double check.
Careful.
And it's only one poison that's affecting him.
There is no poison affecting him, it's just blood loss.
So it's blood loss at this point.
I'm not actually poisoned anymore. I'm just
Well, in that case,
He's not poisoned, he's taking poison damage.
true. I'm going to use lay on hands and give you 10 hit points back.
Thank you.
And if you did have any poisons, it gets rid of it.
That's lovely.
Diseases too.
And diseases, yes.
I
So
thank you for curing my VD.
Thank you.
You what?
That's where I went with it too.
What?
What?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
What? Did I say something?
Standard,
Huh?
right? Standard,
What's that?
standard.
Sure.
Said BD, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so standard.
I don't know.
So-
More.
With that being said, anything else, Ash?
And then I'm going to go to because she's technically on the scorpion.
Yeah.
Does that still count as flanking though?
Yes.
This
Yes?
is very literal flanking.
I'm just checking. I'm going to go to, and can you move me to the other side because I've got 40 movement, so I'm sure I can make it. And I'm gonna swing at it.
Now, mind you, what ends up happening is Ash runs by and just gives you on the back of the head, and you feel better.
Stop getting
I'll take it. I'll take it.
First attack is a 14.
That does not get past the carapace.
That.
Should be much better.
20.
That
20?
is going to cause damage, yes.
I'm not putting that on stream. I'm just not. No good will come of that.
We'll
I
just
bet we'd start getting bits like crazy.
11 points of damage.
I'll go get more bananas.
11.
Yep.
All right, Kita.
Yeah.
Your sister is being attacked while she's riding on the back of a scorpion. Better than you.
Well, because I'm gonna move 5 feet forward, so I'm right next to Ash. I'm gonna hide. Because I'm small and he's medium. Or do I need to be behind him first?
You'd have to go behind Ash. first.
Okay, I'll go behind him first. That's a 17 to hide.
Okay, the end of the month? Cool.
What?
Talking to Twisted.
Okay. Well, that was a 27 to hide.
Okay.
It's a 17.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna move 5 feet, so I'm next to Ash.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack the scorpion that my sister's riding.
Now, mind you, I just got done saying because she's on the back of the scorpion, it's considered flanked.
Yeah, oh, shut up.
Okay.
Well, that either way is a 20.
Something to hit?
20 to hit.
Okay, that is going to hit.
So, yeah. That is a lot. That is a 10, 16, 19, 24 points of
And
piercing.
what are you using as a weapon?
My rapier.
All right. Katie,
Yeah.
roll me a dexterity.
Oh crap.
The other, I'm like,
Die, scorpion, die. Oh, shies and cookies. 8.
8, fantastic. You kill this critter,
Yeah.
and it drops to the ground, and the tail goes and pins your sister underneath it.
Like with the stinger piece, it just holds me down.
It's just laying on top of you.
Can I get out from underneath it?
Yeah.
Okay. I do
It
so.
takes a little bit of effort and some help of friends, but you get out from underneath it.
Like Gimli under the wargs.
Yes. So, you guys have finished combat.
Yay.
You are feeling really rough for this. And then it takes you about an hour to gather up the camels.
Oh, goodness sakes.
I need a Constitution save from Grub.
Which one of my dice is the most in everything? I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, it's not bad. Save.
Yep.
That'll be a 22.
That is a very good save as you are feeling it. The blood loss, the heat, the exertion, you're feeling it,
Oh yeah.
but you're pushing through. You guys manage to gather up the camels, collect yourselves into a group,
Yeah, because
and about 2 hours later you make it to the oasis.
I'm gonna jump head first
Oh,
in.
You can't.
It's dry out there.
Well, I
Not
don't know.
quite.
if that-
I want, as you guys approach the oasis, you guys remember that this is supposedly the direction that the Death Eater went. And as you get closer and you realize what you're looking at, you understand why what Ash saw and pointed out to you guys is so weird.
Oh, drinks.
The trees and foliage is all dying.
Oh, that's not good.
The water looks stagnant.
Delicious.
And you see that there are, and this is about 50, 80 feet before you get to it, you see that there are some wagons. The three of you recognize these wagons as similar to the transport that you took into the city.
I'm grumbling.
Hello?
You recognize the wagons as slavers' caravan.
I'm gonna go check it out then.
However, one thing stands out to you, and I need the three of you to make a perception.
Passive.
19.
12.
Okay. Grug, you know this. Katie, there's something about these that are weird. Katie, you
Right.
recognize, you look at that, and while they look similar to the wagons that you guys used as transport, the markings are different. They seem a lot more subdued compared to the bold colors of the wagons that you guys had been in earlier. Grug, you recognize these as non-sanctioned slavers' wagons.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Scheißen.
You guys don't know this.
We're about to get sacrificed.
You also notice that there are about 9 dead humans
That's
on the edge of this oasis.
Dead of what?
Well, once you get closer, you answer that question. Some of them look like they died from some sort of poison. 2 of them look like they got everything sucked out of them. They're dried up, desiccated, similar to something that was seen.
So Kita would instantly.
Recognize what was
Right.
going on.
Oh, the lich was here. The thing with the pilot directory.
Yeah, little life-sucking leech. Maybe it's what it is. It's a leech, and everyone's been mispronouncing it lich.
What's a lich?
It's a Death Eater, a life sucker thingy.
And you
and
would
it's got a
recognize
Paleo directory.
you would recognize the term Death Eater, and it's just a different way of saying.
Oh yeah, Death Eater. So,
Do you have a specific capability?
Try again. Is it something that I might be able to answer for him?
No.
Okay. So that's what you guys see.
Unless you know him.
That's what you guys see. But there's also one other thing that jumps out at you, and you finally see what looks like traces of passage. You can see the marks in the sand of what looks like wagons heading off in the distance. These being a little bit further to the south rather than directly east.
Well, good thing we brought extra water skins. Grog, what's with those wagons? They look different than the ones I've seen before.
if my orc eyes are not deceiving me, I believe they're just another group of traders, unsanctioned, not traders, slavers.
You watch Katie's face scrunch up.
She's not a huge fan of the whole slave thing.
It's kind of messed up. It's just the way
Yeah.
things are around here.
To change it.
You just found me in a cage like a week ago or whatever that was.
Do you like it?
Been in there for who knows how long, doing God knows what to who knows whose bums.
Excuse you! There's a lady present. And an elf as clerical lady.
There's a lady where?
Hey! He's kind of rude.
He's a bit
So-
an asshole.
I assume from your face that you recognise what's going on with all these bodies,
Yeah, see the ones that are like shriveled up there?
right?
That means that they were touched by the lich thingy.
Isn't that what we're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like he's already been here. We should figure out where to go next, I would think.
Well, signs of passage. Shouldn't we head that way?
I would like to use my
Your
maybe my scouty skills.
Your survival skills?
Are we going to go after these slave wagons?
Maybe we could take a little break too.
Well, wait a minute. If these slave wagons aren't sanctioned, there's nothing stopping us from freeing the slaves then, is there?
They're probably dead.
I want to open up my metallic senses.
This has definitely got the touch of desecration on it.
Wait, are the wagons moving? Or are they... kidding. Never mind.
Sorry.
But there's no.
Nope, just a touch of
Sorry.
desecration.
No, go ahead.
Well, the lich isn't here. All I feel is desecration, so. Which that irks me anyways, but.
What doesn't irk you? Just saying.
You'll never.
Fine wine, big boobs, wide hips.
We need to get some wine.
And some boots.
Hey Moondog, how you doing?
Hello, welcome
Hey,
back,
Moondog.
Moondog. Morning.
He was taking a nap.
Oh, well, I hope you rested well.
So, you guys have learned that it's desecrated. You learned that these are unsanctioned slavers. You've learned that the Death Eater has been through here and that some of these people have died of poison, the oasis. But one thing for you, Ash, is it's got a touch of desecration, but it doesn't feel like it's desecrated.
Okay.
Question.
You have the feeling that nature, if let take its course or aided by something, could recover this oasis in time.
Okay.
Too bad we don't have a druid.
Ash, could you
Or let's
undesecrate it, or is it safe for the camels to drink at least?
Do you can you like pray to your deity? Because you know those holy types do that sometimes, and they make everything all better. So I've heard.
Holy, Ash doesn't have any piercings.
Can we, while we're
You
sitting
don't know
around
that.
here discussing a plan,
Oh,
maybe
see, Amy.
take a little
He's
breather?
actually got a couple of cups.
Oh, never mind.
That's what I mean. He doesn't have any piercings.
Shut up! You adopted.
I don't believe I can do any of that.
The book doesn't always give you an answer.
I know, but
Don't even.
I mean, I can try.
Your lay on hands removes poison. I've heard rumor tell.
Should,
Do you have like purify, like where you can like make water go from not poisoned,
No,
or food, you know, get less maggoty?
no.
purify food and water?
Kita wouldn't know that. She would just know that sometimes holy types can make food less maggoty.
No, for the most part, my spells are of the not so nice variety.
Well, why? You're supposed to be a holy type.
I'm not that type of holy person. I'm not that type of paladin.
Okay, well maybe it's not a spell. Maybe you could just like be like, hey deity, can you make this place not desecrated?
Sure, I'll pray to the god of vengeance.
Well, it would help us on our quest, wouldn't it?
I mean, I can try, I suppose. I'm pretty much gonna send up a prayer. It's like, is there any way I can purify this with your help? That would honestly be very helpful right now.
Bless you.
Thank you.
As you... So you literally just kind of look at this guy and go, can you help? That'd be great.
Kinda, yeah. I never said he was polite to everybody.
Can I try to intimidate the water into
And it's pretty much like, is there a way I can help? Because if I can, that's awesome. If not, you just let me know, please. That I'm in a weird land, okay? I don't like this. I want to go home.
1 second here, I want to figure something out, and I will get to you there.
Would I be smart enough to know to dig?
The answer is yes, by the way, Darian. You have the ability to get purified food and water.
Yes, but I don't have those right now.
If you take a long rest, you could.
We do need to take a long
We do.
rest.
I would
Lionel.
really, really like that.
I think Rod would appreciate that.
I would like to sit in the shade.
Did I seriously? Oh, I'm so stupid.
It's a first level paladin spell.
Yeah, I.
What? What you stupid about?
I almost permanently decreased my max hit points.
That would have been a bad thing.
That would have been a bad thing. Because I looked at my sheet, I'm like, wait, I know I took. Oh, I'm stupid.
Everyone
Yeah,
has
I
their
have to
days.
Everybody gets that
switch
way.
out
A
couple
spell.
spells or a spell. I know which one.
And
I
it would
switch
only
out.
be for the day.
Yeah.
Because you get new spells every time you rest. You can change your spells after any long rest.
Yeah, I can. I can. I just have to rest first before I can do that. So if you guys can
Would
wait
I-
to drink.
What about me
water
knowing?
after?
I mean, I could dig a little hole just a wee bit away, from the actual water source, because then the sand's going to keep that water pure. I want to dig that far to get down to fresh water in an oasis.
While you bring that idea up, Ash is quick to let you know that the ground is what's desecrated, which is what's
Oh.
affecting the water.
Okay, well, what I would like to do is I would like to go over to one of the wagons and open it up and see if it's empty or not, or if there's, dead bodies in it.
Okay.
Be careful.
So are we resting?
Yeah.
Okay. Can someone remind me how we do the hit dice thing?
We're
Are you
a long
taking a
rest.
short rest or a long rest?
Oh, I'm sorry. What are we
If
doing?
we do a long rest, it's at the shop. Ben has you roll hit dice.
Yeah.
Joe does it. If you take a long rest, you get it all back.
Ben has you roll hit dice for a long
Because
rest problem.
because it's something that I kind of agree with Ben a little bit on. The idea that you lay down for 8 hours and everything's perfect
Well,
is a little bit fantastic.
for those who are by the book, that is how you're supposed to do it.
Right.
Is roll hit dice for a long rest. Oh,
But you get
Where?
half your hit dice back.
Where?
I can find it on break.
I believe that was an optional rule.
Optional rules are still in the damn book.
I'll explain that while we're on break.
I don't need an explanation. You're the DM. It's your call. I'm just saying it's in the book.
I'll explain that when we go on
So
break.
how many
I
hit
don't want
points do I
explanation.
get back?
All of them.
Thank you. That's it.
But
Sorry.
not yet.
Damn it.
How are you
After
doing
it's
watch?
successful.
Oh, please don't make me go first.
How are you also going to set up camp?
that's why I was
How are
looking
you
in-
going to be doing this? Because the sun isn't set.
That's why I was opening up one of the wagons.
How many wagons are there?
3.
How heavy are they? How big are they?
They're good size. The wagons on average carry between 4 and 8 slaves in them.
Okay. I am going to do my damnedest to circle the wagons.
You have beasts of burden.
Felipe is not a burden, right? Felipe is my best friend in the whole world.
Okay.
You just met him.
So, with a bit of
You
work,
cut off my
with a
best
bit
friend's
of
head
work,
when he took the wax.
you settle the wagons some,
Ouch.
and the wagons are big enough that you guys could rest in them. Yes.
We're gonna circle them.
It's 3 wagons. You can't quite do a circle. You can do a
Triangle.
triangle. So, watches.
I can go first. I feel fine.
Don't
Okay.
make me go first.
I only need 4 hours,
So does that mean
maybe
you're going first or second?
so I can go. Honestly, I can do. How many watches do we want to do?
we could do 3, 6, 9 hours. Do it
So
that way.
I can do the second 2 if you won't take the last 2.
Okay.
Well, last 4 hours.
Well, I mean, I can
Yeah, I
certainly
can do
take.
the last
I can
4
certainly
hours.
take one. I just really want to try to get my hit points back.
Well, you
I'll
sleep.
take the third.
No, you sleep because you took the most damage.
I'll take.
You sleep the whole time.
I'll
Right,
sleep
so
the
who's
whole
taking
time.
first? Who's taking first?
I am
Okay. Roll me a d12.
a D12.
Yep.
11.
Okay. Is there anything that you're doing while you're on watch?
I'm gonna. Well, before we start watch, I want to make sure there's no one alive left in the wagons
Yeah,
because
because
I feel like that would be.
That's what you guys already did.
you never
No,
answered
we
what the
didn't.
state of the wagons were.
Or what was in them.
Nothing.
They're
Okay.
empty.
Yes.
Okay.
Then never mind. I'm sorry, I didn't understand that from the description. That's my fault. No, I'm gonna walk around the perimeter and scan and see if my halfling eyes see anything.
Okay.
Well,
Then
that's
one
it.
more d12.
6.
Okay. Nothing happens on your watch. Watch number 2.
Yep. D12?
Yep.
11.
Okay. Is there anything you're doing on your watch?
Keeping watch. Maybe sharpening my daggers.
Okay. One more.
6.
All right. Your watch goes by just fine. Ash?
No, okay. Third one. The last one. 4.
Okay. Are you doing anything on your watch?
Walking the perimeter and keeping an eye out, but
One
no.
more?
7.
All right. So you guys' watch goes by just fine without any issue. You wake up fully rested. All conditions,
Good.
hit points, etc. are gone or maxed, whichever is necessary.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for letting me sleep.
You feel better?
Oh, super much. Here, let me make breakfast. Here's some dead scorpion meat.
Actually, while I'm on watch or after I wake up, can I go around and just, love on the camels and tell them they're good camels and pet them and
Yes,
thank
Nine,
them?
you may.
I like camels.
I like camels.
We have one character that likes horses, and the other one likes camels. It's not a bad thing.
It's true.
It's just
It's just
funny.
amusing.
Are we calling you Belle or Snow?
Either which way.
My name's Katie. Got an axe you want to see?
So, your watches, or your campus is pretty much full of dead people and stagnant water.
Anything cool on them?
No.
Bah.
So, what are you guys doing now that you have rested?
Packing up and moving on.
Well, how big is this pool of water?
It's a decent size.
I'm gonna go over to the pool.
Yep.
Is there anybody that needs food to be purified too? Or is it pretty much just the water?
Or just eat my rations, but maybe purify some water for the camels.
Well, I was just gonna purify it
Or purify the water.
because it's
the oasis.
within a 5-foot radius sphere.
Yep.
So how big is, will that cover the entire pool?
Oh,
or-
heck no.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we pull a bunch of
That's-
water out of the pool. Sorry, I don't know
I
anything.
say, could I?
How about if we just fill our water skins, hold them all in a circle, and then you purify them all while we're holding them?
If we're feeding, giving water to the camels though, I could do it around the edge of one section of the pool.
Felipe doesn't need water. He's a bloody camel.
Fair enough.
They hold water in their humps.
What would you like to
Technically,
do,
that's
Ash?
a misnomer. They have that humps are made out of fat.
Which stores water?
Ash.
Yeah, but
he's
I'm
a
going
dromedary.
to.
I know this because I went to school
You said
in
it's
Egypt
bigger than a
land.
5-foot radius.
Much
you
bigger.
get fat.
Whose radius is half diameter is full.
Correct.
So I can't.
So it's bigger than a 10-foot pool.
we're gonna
Yes.
have to go to the ATM for a
You're talking probably from one side of the shore to the other,
Yeah.
80 feet.
You could put it
Okay,
right
I'm gonna center it
How much is it?
like close enough to where it goes all the way to the shore.
Yep.
So it's centered
60 something.
around there, there,
Okay.
and
Yes. I have
use
the money to do it. Just-
purify food and drink
Okay.
as a ritual.
As you start casting this spell, you have spent most of your time learning the ways of Paladin.
And we'll just go.
You understand
It's already ordered or-
that
No, I have to read
the oath you took is that of a Paladin of Vengeance. But you also understand that vengeance does not necessarily mean death and destruction. Sometimes vengeance is creation. So while you look at your god and in this very casual sense, look at your deity and go, is there a way you can help? it's a common thing for you to talk to your deity that way.
Mm-hmm.
And as you cast this spell, you feel the presence of a deity, but not yours. You cast this spell, and there is this image, very similar to the statues and embossings that you've seen scattered throughout this land.
Mm-hmm.
And you recognize it as over the lake this image starts to appear,
That's fine.
and you see the deity Renenuet.
The what?
Renenuet,
Or
the goddess of harvest. And you watch as the water around the sphere starts to clear up and continues to grow until the entirety of the lake has been purified.
Wow.
And then you hear in the back of your mind, sometimes it just takes a little faith in your deity rather than flippancy.
Apologies. So basically, in
That was worth it. That was worth everything we've ever gone through just to hear that apologies in that tone. I want a clip of that. And I want to play it back every time your character does something goofy. Apologies. Like, I want that as your
I didn't say I
ringtone.
said out loud.
It doesn't matter. I can clip it. It can be your text message. Apologies. Apologies.
And there you go. The entire
it.
oasis has been cleansed.
Sweet.
You guys saw all of this happen.
See, I told you could do it.
That was pretty cool for an elf.
There's many elves that are cooler than I am.
I'm sure of that. But it's good that you recognize it as well.
So, you guys have been fed, you have been watered, you have access to clean water, and you said, Katie, that you wanted to move on.
Yeah.
So you guys do such.
That doesn't take spells. That's witchery.
You guys do such.
Yay!
Most of the day is spent traveling underneath this hot sun. The good news is you haven't been approached by any more of the denizens of the desert.
Can I interrupt for 1 sec?
You can interrupt.
Do you want me to tip or do you want to pay in cash to tip?
Whichever is
We can
easiest.
tip in cash. I got a tip.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
So
Yeah, no problem. That was worth it.
you guys have also figured out, as you're tracking the wagon trails, you guys have figured out that there is, at the very least, 4 humanoids still traveling with the wagons, and at least 2 camels.
Okay. Are they headed in the same direction?
You're following it. You're not quite sure direction, but it is a slightly different direction from the direction you were headed. You're figuring slightly south.
Okay. I'll let Grub lead.
And probably 6 hours passes by until you see smoke rising up in the distance. It's both a dark black and a gray. 2 different types of fire going on, but all seeming to come from the same direction.
Can I roll survival to see if I know what would cause those colors of smoke?
Black generally means something is burning that shouldn't be burning. Gray means something is burning that should be burning.
Well, I know that, but I'm okay. Thank you.
So would your character.
Okay, I wasn't going to presume because that gets me in trouble.
As you get closer, about a mile or so, you start to see a structure built out of stone out here in the desert, which is a little bit odd, as most structures are much closer to an oasis than this is. You've been traveling for around 6 hours. You crest over a couple more dunes and you notice that whatever this facility is, it is badly damaged and there are fires.
Ooh, that's not
You
good.
notice 3 of the wagons outside of this facility, and you can hear the sound of battle.
I think we should go that way.
Time to play! Football and Sheila!
You also
Two
see.
different coins of sisters.
You also see.
Your son's on Hamaria.
You also see that there are a bunch of people, humanoids, who are spending a very considerate amount of energy fighting a bunch of black, blue, and red-skinned horned creatures in this building. For just a moment, you catch on one of the crenellated walls as this large, he's imposing even compared to Grug, large and imposing dark red figure with ram horns on his head grab one of the humans and launch him off the wall as you watch this body drop 25 feet to the sand below.
You know, maybe we should just watch from here. Oh, no, I don't understand.
And with that, we're going on break. We'll see the rest of you guys in about a half an hour. We're going to grab food.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us. We'll see you in a minute.
Sounds good. What's the ETA?
All right, welcome back, everybody. Dragons in the dining.
It's going live.
Dragons in the dining room. Oh, we've been on pre-stream for about 7 minutes.
Okay. Just let it happen.
We are back. We have food.
Pre-stream?
We are stuffing our faces. And we are getting ready to introduce our newest character. So this should be fun. We come back.
There's no nice way to eat hot wings. I'm sorry.
No. Not when they're bone in.
With you guys watching as a monastery is being besieged by unsanctioned slavers. And, oh,
Nice.
that was a good throw.
How many d6 of bludgeoning damage was that?
1.
2.
Oh,
Technically, it was a D4 because of improvised weapon.
we see it.
So, can you put those 3 back where they were?
Can't reach them, but
Yeah, but I don't know where they
Nobody
were.
knows where they were.
well, they were in the
Right
middle.
about there.
Yeah, they were in the middle there somewhere.
And then make sure that die is the right number.
What number is it supposed to be?
I don't know.
Oh, is it?
I see 1,
One
3,
apiece?
4. It's 2. It's 2.
Okay. So, Inoku, as I explained, you can see the approaching people, and your monastery is being attacked. You have currently just tossed one person off the wall, and you are being approached by another.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do with this information?
I would like to toss the other guy off the wall too.
You can attempt to.
Okay.
What I would need for you to do is to roll a d20. And then on your sheet, underneath the skills list, there's one called athletics.
Okay.
Fortunately, it's in alphabetical order, so it should be easy to find in the future.
So I'm adding these two together.
Roll the d20 and then add your athletics.
22.
22. And this is why monks suck. As you grab him, you do manage to get a good hold on him.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he is capable of bracing himself as he just witnessed what you did to the other guy. So you do have a grip of him, but you couldn't just chuck him over.
Okay.
That would be considered your action for the turn.
Okay.
You have a bonus action, which it would say on your sheet what you can use for bonus actions. You can also phone a friend who happens to be your significant other who understands monks, or you can poke the girl to your right and ask her, because she plays a monk too, as to what. Oh wait, we have
Wait.
3 monks, because I believe, and you have a monkey type, don't you?
Nope, no, it's Taya.
Oh, it's Taya. Okay, and you can ask them
Yeah,
for
yeah.
suggestions as to what you might use as a bonus
She hasn't
action.
played the monk though in
Ever.
years.
You also have movement, but because you have this guy grappled, you can only move half your distance.
Okay.
Does he have his weapon on him?
Yeah,
Okay, just double checking.
because you're in the monastery, everything was accessible.
What's this?
Those are buildings just down below.
Just down below.
You would recognize those as the chambers where everybody sleeps.
Is the inside wall of the tower? Are they both the same size walls? They throw
It's
over?
down. It's down maybe 10 feet, not enough to cause any
Okay,
serious
but I mean
damage.
like the wall, the actual wall that I'm trying to throw this guy over, is it the same size on the inside? Or-
Yeah, you can try and drop him 20 feet down, but you can't right now because he braced himself against it.
Okay.
You could attempt to next turn.
He dropped
Can he
me.
do self-defense number 5? As the guy braced? Just asking for a friend.
Would that be a good bonus action?
That would be a good bonus
It
action.
would be very good.
I just love having,
Asking for a friend.
I just love having martial artists at the table.
No, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Basically, what it is he's going to drop on his butt, stick his foot in the guy's crotch, and launch him.
Oh.
Over the wall.
And that's where I'm saying not right now because he's braced.
Okay.
He has to.
He's in full grapple mode.
Yep, he knows what's going on. He hasn't quite dropped, but
How big is he?
he's smaller than you. He's about 5'8", 5'9",
Dude, how tall are you?
6 something.
Well, Tegan's gonna be pretty big.
He asked if he could be a tall, beefy guy, and I'm like, you know what? I like the idea.
I'm not surprised at all.
I don't know, what would you do?
She's not.
He's got a bonus action and movement. That's it. And doing self-defense number 5 would be an action.
Okay.
Being a monk, I would let go of him and expend a key point to flurry of blows him.
Which allows you to hit him twice.
Yep.
I was thinking the same thing.
Pull. Oh, you braced. Let go and.
Can I drag him, can I drag him one back?
Yep.
And then let go of him and then try to hit him down towards the stairs?
Sure.
Okay.
So move the 2 minis so that he's standing in front of that square. Perfect. And now, because you're using Flurry of Blows, you have a resource called Key Points.
Okay.
You'll mark that you've used one on whatever you want, a 3x5 card or something. This is a resource that you'll have to keep track of. And you would roll twice, because you get 2 attacks with Flurry of Blows.
Okay, so I'm
You would roll the d20 twice.
No, everything go back everywhere. That's fine. Yeah.
So the first one is 6.
Now you would add your proficiency to it,
So it's 8.
and then you would add your dexterity modifier to it.
So 12.
So your first attack is a 12. Unfortunately, as he's slightly off balance when you go for that first shot, he's just a touch out of range, so it falls slightly short. So now you have a second attack, and you roll.
That's gonna be a lot better. That plus
Your dex modifier.
dex modifier
18.
plus your proficiency.
20.
20. That's going to connect. Now you would roll damage.
Roll damage, and that's a.
I believe he does. Is it a d6 for level 4 or is it a
To the best of my knowledge, flurry of blows is a d6.
at level 4?
So you're,
You
So,
roll it.
1.
And because.
then you add your dexterity modifier because you're a monk.
Okay, so 5.
5 points of damage.
Which is pretty good for just punching a guy.
Uh-huh.
In the well, this is where you go for the throat punch. However, it was not enough to force him backward.
Okay. Did it hurt him at all?
Oh, it definitely hurt him.
Okay.
He's not happy.
I need this, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say that's
Did you
5.
make a thing for that yet? Did you check?
This guy's 5.
Those
Sorry.
I have
Never
3
mind.
different things
Never
on
mind.
on the map.
Just trying to be helpful.
I appreciate that. Okay.
Key points.
Now, with that, I'm also going to ask everybody else at the table to roll their initiatives.
Let's do it.
Yay. We coming.
Oh,
The 20.
that is a 20.
Nice
You guys
job.
suck. Very well. Never had any complaints.
I don't know what you.
I'm sorry, it's a fucking man.
So, does it mean I use this one?
Because you used one,
Okay,
you go another
I'm just making sure that's how you remember.
Yep. That way you know how many you have left.
Feel better now. I'm feisty.
Oh, goodness.
So just for added.
Have fun rolling 6 initiatives over there.
Actually, I've had to roll 14 initiatives.
One of your flurry blows, interesting.
So, Katie, what'd you roll?
23.
Jeebus. Kita.
11.
That's not too bad.
It's better than last time.
Yes. Ash.
17.
And Grug.
18.
Alright. You 5 are well aware that something is going on at this facility, at this building.
5?
4, 5. I don't know how to count. I'm just the DM.
The 72 of you.
For now, it's this one. That's okay, that's why I checked.
So roll that one. Roll
Yeah.
that. See if we get a different number.
3.
Plus your
Plus.
dex mod.
3 plus
Yeah, you just did more damage.
3 plus
7.
7.
Just the dex mod.
Yep.
Yeah.
3
3
plus 4,
plus.
so that's 7.
So yeah, you did 2 more damage doing it that way. So that's better.
And you don't add
Would you-
proficiency?
For damage, you never add proficiency.
Right.
Joe, would you let him do an open hand technique since he didn't know about
Not
this?
right now.
Okay.
So, what would the 4 of you do? We are technically, you guys are technically not an initiative. I just
I'm
have
gonna
it
run
rolled, I just have it rolled for the case.
I'm gonna run up to the dude that just got tossed over the wall and make sure. First of all, I guess I should back up. Would I recognize his uniform or garb as
You're
slave,
fairly,
slave trader?
What side of the
you're fairly certain.
We're coming from this way.
Wait, I thought that we were back kind of on
Yeah.
the dunes and we had.
You
We're
are,
back ways.
but you're on camels.
Yeah, but.
They move at 50 feet, and if you double move, that's 100 feet. You can make quite the distance.
We teleport to the front gates.
Not quite that fast.
Anyways, I'll run up and check. I'll ride up and check on the guy. Sorry for the.
Yep, you guys, you make it up. What are the rest of you guys doing? Because I know Keto was of a mind to GTFO.
Grog, which one's the bad ones?
I don't know. I'll let you know when I get there.
And would we know by looking at this building that it's a monastery?
Nope. This is new to the 3 of you.
Okay, I want to dismount from my camel, and I want to try and go in the front gates that are open.
I said no. You didn't teleport to the front gate.
Okay, I would like to move up towards it.
Which way are we coming from again?
Thank you.
From where you're sitting.
Okay. So I guess, I mean, if Grog's gonna start moving forward, I'm gonna move with him because
Yep.
last time he went off by himself, he got himself beat to a pulp and then, you know.
I follow along obediently.
I don't know
I
what
need
you're
to
talking
to do.
about. I just like fighting.
That's what, so we're over there. Correct?
No, we are outside the
You
walls.
are coming from
this
the
way.
direction of Angela.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are the minis?
There's
Over
there's
here.
there's where they're fighting, and we saw them on the wall as we were coming up. So we're coming from
There.
From that side of the monastery. All right. So as the four of you approach, you get probably about 40, maybe 50 feet away from the monastery, which is close enough for you to see that there are definitively humans fighting tieflings.
And
You
we know what
guys-
tieflings are, correct?
You three know what tieflings are.
Okay.
Grug, this becomes a very curious moral dilemma to you. The three of them don't seem to have any concern other than who's the bad guy and this place is being attacked. You, because of the way society works, the moment you see tiefling, there is a shiver that runs down your back because these tieflings are creatures that are touched by the underworld. They're usually killed or exiled.
And we're just like, oh, okay, it's a tiefling.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, cool. We know what these are.
Am I going to be?
Oh, yes. Waster, if you take a look at the table in front of you and all the cameras, there are 4 ranked martial artists here. One
5.
of them, or 5, sorry,
I don't
forgive me.
I
5,
got you, Sam.
5 ranked martial artists, and one of them happens to be a second dan.
For
So-
people who don't speak Taekwondo, that's a second-degree black belt.
So, yeah. When it comes to understanding what you can do as a monk, we are very creative.
I wish I would have said that. Thank you.
It hadn't popped up on the screen.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were like reading. I was like, hey, Pope Timon, I got a great idea.
No, it hadn't popped up on the screen yet. As a matter of fact, I have a sneaking suspicion
Oh, we
that
should do this. Hey, Pumbaa, we should do this.
Anaku might be doing a little bit more than just Taekwondo and mix in some jiu-jitsu and boxing.
Yeah, he's throwing.
I would also like to Muay Thai influence.
There we go. So, you guys get close enough. You see this. And that jumps into your brain. These are the creatures that are touched by the underworld. And this is an entire building filled with them, but they're being attacked by illegal slavers.
It's a bit of a moral conundrum, isn't it?
Well, yeah. You have people that die because they're illegal slavers, and you have creatures that are supposedly touched by the underworld being attacked.
Which one do I like
That's a good question.
least?
That's a good question.
I'm going to figure that out right now.
Oh, shit.
Alright. So, I have a problem.
What's wrong?
Well, the guy that just got thrown off the wall there, he's very clearly a slaver.
Oh, well, he's gonna die
He
then.
just got thrown off the wall by a bloody demon.
It's not a demon, it's a tiefling.
That's a bloody demon.
It's
I don't
a
know
tiefling.
I don't know what a tiefling is. They're from hell.
You uncudgeled swine, yeah, a little bit, but that's alright. They're not all evil.
Where we're from, tieflings are actually fairly common.
Where I'm from, tieflings are from hell.
So, what you're saying is that's a self-cleaning oven and we should let it happen.
What I'm saying is,
What's a self-cleaning
Hey, Katie,
Yeah.
you would be having a very strong moral dilemma right here the moment he said they're illegal slavers.
what I'm saying is,
I said that!
No, I'm just reiterating. This is for people who haven't seen all of the stuff that's going on.
Gotcha.
I'm helping put context into everything.
Gotcha.
what I'm saying is, I'm not afraid of a fight. I'm happy to fight whoever. Are we gonna have to fight them both?
I would rather
Yes.
have the tieflings on our side than the slave traders.
Oh, the slavers are on my side. I'm saying I'm gonna have to fight them both.
Well, let's take out the slavers first and we'll figure it out after that.
He was
I
his
agree.
fist is
I want to nudge Sheila. Sheila, let's go! And I'm heading straight for the compound.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
going with-
stab the slaver that got thrown off.
We're
the-
not there yet.
Just I'm gonna run my little Felipe to his limits up there.
Kita and Ash,
Yeah.
what are you guys getting ready to do?
Well, actually,
Don't be hanging. Don't do that.
what I'm gonna do is I'm going to ready my shot blow. And we see this going on right here, right? This.
Oh yes.
Okay.
This
Well-
is also very definitely where the black smoke is coming from too.
Yeah. How far away are we?
About 50 feet, give or take.
Oh, so I could.
One camel movement.
Yes.
So I could. Where'd my die go? Oh no. Oh.
You have more.
Keep going, Inch. Inch, just keep talking.
Okay. I could easily shoot that person with my bow, right?
What kind of bow do you have?
Triple.
Yes.
Cause that's. Do I not? Why do I?
I believe it's 8120
Yeah. So yeah, I could easily.
or
Um,
8160 or some goofy stuff like that.
I'm gonna shoot the obviously not tiefling.
Okay. They're all human.
Right. So I'm gonna shoot the obviously not tiefling.
You're gonna shoot the human.
Yes.
Let's do it.
It's not like you said that 4 times.
Wait, since we're coming in this way, can I consider him flanked because he's grappled?
He is not flanked. However, he is surprised.
So, okay. So I get advantage.
Yes.
And he's no longer grappled because he hit him with flurry
Oh,
blows.
that's
Did you get in that 20?
I did get a nat 20.
Her
Nice.
other
You're
roll was
welcome.
18, so she got close
You're
to
welcome.
getting 2 nat 20s.
Well, so my players are definitely cheating today.
Are you kidding me? I have not rolled.
Well, you know, at least it's not a Bastet cat.
You know, 3's the limit. He's got to be patient with the rest of them.
Oh, did he say? I mean, I have room.
Well, he didn't.
I have room.
Okay.
All right.
That's not bad.
This is the cue.
That would be
That's
So, I get to max my sneak attack too, right?
anything that you roll, yes.
So that's 12, 18, 26, 35, 40, 45 points of piercing damage.
Good lord.
45 points of piercing damage, you know?
This arrow is right through the guy's freaking skull.
It's not quite going through the skull. It's not an insta-gib. However, when it does strike him, you watch as he's making an aggressive move toward the tiefling, and the arm that's swinging at him just drops to his side. Your arrow did not embed in him, but whatever it caught, as he's getting ready to swing, his arm just
So it like severed some.
it severed
nerves.
something.
Ooh, Sam.
His arm is dead. And you did 45?
5.
Good God.
Because it's. So max for my sneak attack is 18, plus 8 from my D8 is 26. Plus I rolled a 4, so that's 30. I rolled a 5, so that's 35.
Okay,
Plus
so
I rolled a 2 and 3, which makes 40, and then plus 5 because I have a high dex.
Good lord.
And
I'm all dex, no flex.
Right?
I have a character like that, except she's
Wouldn't it
all
be-
wisdom, no flex.
Wouldn't it be all dex, all flex?
So,
No, because I'm not. Well, she's strong-ish.
No, but I mean, if you're dexterous, you're flexible.
that being said,
Yeah. You
He's
know,
got a
flexing. Like-
Anaku,
What?
Yes.
Fine then.
the guy in front of you
Last time I stick one of your dice down, I hurt.
is going to.
I'm sorry. That hit me sorry.
The guy in front of you lifts his weapon. It's a short sword. Goes to swing down at you, and as the weapon comes down, you see that this thing is going to strike you.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to deflect it in time. And just before it connects, all of a sudden his arm just drops down to his side, and you hear this whistle as something flies by the both of you.
Wait, so was it through and through?
It did not stick in him.
Yes,
Oh, it
you
was
went
through
through
and through. Holy crap.
I'm gonna look at you and go, nice shot.
Which, because of that, I was going to give him disadvantage on his attack. I rolled a freaking 1. His weapon drops to the ground. And his arm is just dangling there. With that, he still tries really hard to swing with his other arm. He has a long sword in that one.
Okay.
And he swings out wildly with the first one, being slightly off balance from the attack and the damaged arm.
Mm-hmm.
Swings out wildly, and you're able to block it out of the way. But as you do, he comes back really quick before you have a chance to realize it, and just slams the pommel into your jaw.
Ooh.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
You write down what your current is.
Let's do stuff in my head. Thank you for that.
It's a good song.
What
It
are the
is.
other ones you got stuck in my head?
Can you take me
Take it
higher?
out this one. If you hit 0, you're unconscious.
Okay, so I got it down to 26 now.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's lots of math in this game. Sorry.
And that's what happens right there.
okay.
How do you respond? Because it's now your turn.
Oh, is it?
Hi.
So is he still swinging? Or did he
Technically, you're responding after he clacked you in the jaw.
It's like it's all happening basically simultaneously.
This is 6 seconds of action. No.
No.
Give him a chance first.
I know, but
Do you have a thought?
So he's got one dead arm and one good arm.
And he's wielding a pretty nasty looking longsword and that good arm.
So he dropped his short sword and now he got a long sword?
He was dual
He
wielding.
was doing
Oh.
Can I
Cheater.
grab him again and use my tail to trip him down the stairs and like fall on top of him and
pretty badass.
Roll me another athletics. What?
That's why I like having new players because
I
they think
can't
of
read
things
that
that.
Dude, using the tail is freaking genius.
That's
Okay,
what I was
remind him of that. I wanted to give him a chance.
Does he have that at?
yeah.
That's the first thing you
That's
get
the
into
first thing you
Tiefling.
get as a tiefling.
at level 3.
Okay.
Yeah, how should we?
So I can't have teammates no more.
So it doesn't take an action.
They got taken away from me because I'm not
Takes responsible
responsible.
damage by a creature within 60 feet.
Grub wants a tail now.
so can I do that and still trip him?
This isn't a response to his attack.
Oh yeah.
This isn't your turn yet. This is in
Oh.
response to him clacking you in the jaw.
Oh, can I?
Gotcha,
He's just now
sorry.
learning about Hellish Rebuke.
Gotcha.
Hellish Rebuke is fun.
Yeah,
It is.
I want to do that.
I
yeah.
just got confused.
Alright, so what do I have to do?
Just the thought of Hellish Rebuke is badass.
I know, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I need to make a dex saving throw.
Alright, do you know what I have to beat?
That should
I might steal your bathtub
be.
space though.
What's your baptism?
This is going to be a little bit slow. We're helping him learn how to play
That's
a
the
really nasty monk.
DC, which would be.
Which is
If I
Well-
honestly
calculated
it's fine.
that correctly, it should be 12.
12.
A 12th dexterity save?
Yep.
And he doesn't make it.
Okay, so when he doesn't make
He
it.
rolled a 3 on the die.
I mean, 12 is on the high end of average, so.
Yeah.
2d10, which is
Well, and they got a decent deck save.
So these are d10s.
that? 0, 0.
God. He maxed.
He maxed it.
Nice.
20.
That's a 10.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to ask you for some flavor text here.
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke technically is just flames bursting up and damaging the foe.
Momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
You can give a description if you want it to look somewhat different.
Oh, like how the flames come out?
Whether they're flames or if they have a slightly different appearance. It's going to be fire damage, but what does it look like?
That is
Sick
a
little spell.
You need to roll an extra d10.
You do need to roll an extra d10.
Because you maxed.
No, because as a tiefling, it's cast as a level 2 spell.
Yes.
So he gets
Well,
an extra
technically
d10.
10. If it gets to the shop.
So roll one more.
6.
He rolled a
20,
26.
26 points of damage.
Lord.
And what does it look like when this happens?
Whatever you
Now, if you want some inspiration here, one of the people that I play with, their spell looks like a giant owl coming down and just...
Mine looks like little horses galloping.
Like, the second.
So have fun with it.
The
What does it look
level
like?
before we ended.
Color of the flames and everything.
I didn't realize that at first.
It kind of, I was just thinking it kind of looked like, what came right mind right away is like what Scorpion does to people.
Nice.
All right, so those of you who are not butt up against the wall, which means all of you, as you're walking by, and you, Katie,
Yeah.
Kita, get a really, really good look at this from your angle. As all of a sudden this guy just clacks him in the jaw, and this look of just what comes over the look over his face. His eyes just glow almost. Looks down and this bursting inferno comes up off the ground, and it engulfs him something fierce. 26 points of damage. That is just
What
nuts.
color are the flames?
Just fire.
Just regular fire?
Just fire.
Just fire.
Okay.
Sort of like his one finisher where he takes his mask off and
Yep.
Yep.
Just engulfs and fire.
All right.
Yeah. I
Katie.
think so.
Katie,
Yeah.
you said you were riding up to the front of the monastery.
Yeah.
You are at the doors. When you round the corner, you see that one of them is broken and the other one is fallen.
Okay. We move them up. How many? Thank you.
I will say that that's the end of your camel's movement.
That's the end of my camel's movement is to the door.
Yep.
I'm gonna be right there.
From here, can I see any of the human slavers?
You can see 1, 2, 3. You can see 4 or 5 groups of people fighting.
Alright, I want to aim at one of the humans with my longbow and let loose.
Which one?
We'll start with that side.
Okay, that one you can't see because it's up on the top of the tower.
Okay. Well, which one? I'm sorry, I
You're
don't...
looking into the monastery.
Okay.
You can see those groups, and way on the back you can see the 2 up there, which would be near your elbow. The 2 nearest your elbow,
Yeah.
they are up on the wall.
Okay.
You can see them because of the angle. The 2 in the center, you can see as that's a big pit made out of sand.
Okay, I aim at one
Think
of the
like
humans
think
in
like
there.
think like a sparring ring.
Okay, I aim at one of the humans in there.
And you can see that group right there just inside the door.
Okay, I aim at that one then. I aim at that one.
Okay.
Shoot.
You just did.
Yeah, that's
Technically, that's loose.
that's only a 9.
It's only a 9. You let fly your arrow, and it just kind of goes, zoom, and you watch something really crazy happen
Okay.
as it veers almost in between the fighters, and the
Okay.
tiefling does one of these numbers. And looks like it almost guides the arrow past him.
Alright, I want to second attack. I want to
Oh
action
wait, no, I don't
surge.
have that. I was supposed to say, wait,
don't have that yet. I'm gonna action surge and try again.
Okay.
Aiming for the human.
Okay.
That's a lot better. That's 14. Sorry, just took a bite.
That's fine. As you do that, you launch it again, and this time the human seems a little bit more aware that something is happening.
Gotcha.
And as you shoot, he's looking at you
Okay.
and kind of does one of these numbers.
Okay. I would like to taunt him. Oi! Leave them alone, you slaving bastard!
Roll me a charisma.
Well, I'm just not having it today, apparently. Just a straight charisma.
Mm-hmm.
That's only 6.
Yeah, he does not seem in the least worried about you.
Well, I'm a halfling and I'm a woman, so in this world I'm just effed either way. Let's just be clear.
All right. The uncolored
Try to make me
Mini.
properly or you throw it out.
that looks like it's standing on a stone.
Yes, number 1.
Is that which die is it sitting next
That's
to?
number 1.
Okay. That person that you see is a very beefy looking human wielding a shield and a spear, attacking this tiefling. And you guys watch as it starts stabbing and swinging the spear at the monk. And the first attack, the monk slips out of the way. The second attack rolls underneath it as it swings around. And the third attack comes from the butt of the spear as he clacks him across the ribs. The first 2 attacks completely miss, the last one hits.
My ankle just popped.
Should we rough
Oh,
it later?
that's brutal.
My initial 11. No, I'm good.
Alright. The guy that's attacking you, Anaku,
Mm-hmm.
tries to swings twice at you with his longsword,
Mm-hmm.
We'll finish that.
and the first one does manage to catch you. The second one misses. However, he is very weakened in his state and only does 4 points of damage to you.
Okay.
Need for a service that I haven't provided.
I need
Yes. Oh my God. No, it's not.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it 4 points of damage?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. The top corner nearest you, honey,
Yeah,
what number is that die?
that's 3.
That's 3. As he's being attacked by one of these dual wielding longsword short types.
Are the
Yeah.
minis the tieflings and the dice are the bad
The
guys?
dice are the tieflings.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
But that
Okay, I
helps
had it
me know
backwards.
which ones are hitting.
No, I
damage.
get you, and I just wanted to make sure too.
The minis are the bad guys, are the slavers. The
The bad
dice are the
minis.
monks.
Bad mini.
That helps me because there's so many things
I
going on.
agree. That's helpful.
However, it seems this monk is having a hard time of it. And
I wonder if they need more water. He's helping
They
right?
sound like they're going at it.
Cody's
Yeah.
high or low?
Sorry.
Low.
Cody high or low?
Sorry.
Sorry. I don't know. Just say higher.
Just high or low.
Low.
Okay. As the short sword swings through and catches this guy hard, you watch as it cuts a very big gash in his arm. And that was number which
3.
on the die? 3? Oof. Okay. Anaku,
Yes.
your turn.
Alright.
You have roll me in athletics. 'Cause I forgot to answer your question earlier.
5.
Yeah.
Plus-
You have this guy, yeah, athletics gets added.
11.
11.
11. You have this guy grappled. You said you want to try and trip him down the stairs?
Yep.
Roll one more athletics.
Plus the 6.
Yep.
So 11 again?
11 again?
Yep.
You succeed in your endeavor. As you have him grappled, you do the classic push-pull, your tail wrapping around by his ankles, and he goes head over heels and starts tumbling down the stairs. I would like for you to roll me 2d6.
Oh, this royal blue one is just like you.
6 and 4. So 10.
10. As he finally finishes bouncing down the stone steps, you notice that at least his one arm is still kind of in an awkward angle because of the damage that was done to it, but so is one of his legs and his head.
Ouchie.
Is he gonna be alright?
Well, he's definitely not feeling anything right now.
Oh.
If his head is at
Can I
an
roll a
odd
medicine
angle,
Yeah. Do you have Spare the Dying?
Little late.
Hold on, I'll get him.
Grug.
Yeah.
So should I put this guy down here?
How tall is
Just take him off the map.
yeah.
We're still,
yeah,
we're
he's
still
dead,
over
dead.
here. How tall are the walls?
20 feet. Also, if you want to move, you may. Cody.
Oh, okay, well, how far can I go?
Is this a door?
That is a doorway, yes.
40.
Each
I'm
of these
assuming
squares
closed
is
because the other one looks
5.
open.
Correct.
Is it locked?
Actually, it's barricaded. There is a wagon in front of it.
That's as far as
One
you
of the
can go
slavers'
that way.
wagons is in front of it.
And you're
How
still
tall
on
are
top
the
of the wall.
wagons?
I'm gonna move.
8 feet.
If you want to
Uh-oh.
Got it?
double move,
Got it?
that too.
Yeah, I got
No,
it.
you can't double move unless you spend another key point to do.
No, I'm
Step
good. I'm not
step
good.
one. Then that's about
I'm
as
just
far as
gonna,
you
I'm
can
just gonna
move.
move 40 feet. As far
Okay,
as I can
so
go
move your mini there.
towards this dude over here.
Katie,
Yeah.
you see the guy that was throwing people off the wall
Yeah.
run across the crenellated wall in front of you through that little foyer type thing.
Gotcha.
I was
I
like,
can't remember what it's called. The death box.
Gotcha.
It's got a name, but I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
So what'd you like to do, Grub?
I don't want to fiddle around with going all the way around the other side, so I'm still on Felipe.
Yep.
So Felipe's gonna do a little trot. Moves 50. 15. Oh my god, this is gonna take for bloody ever. 15.
He can double move.
Yeah, okay, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50. Right. And then I'm gonna hop up on the wagon and I'm gonna try to leap up onto the wall.
Roll me in athletics.
I would love to.
Should use that one.
I mean, it was a 17, so no, you liar.
You really
17.
rolled that. That didn't count.
17 in total
Yes,
with athletics.
athletics.
It is not an easy thing to do. You're trying to jump 11 feet vertical.
I am 6'4", but yeah.
Right, so you
Got
need
it.
to make about a 5-foot jump to do this.
I'm super strong. I was in the Olympics once.
You were in the Olympics once?
The Orc Olympics.
There's
The Olympics, yes.
no way you can reach the top of the wall in that bound. However, this is a stone-built wall. As you realize that you're only going to get a couple of, maybe 3 feet up, 3.5 feet up,
Crap,
You're like-
I'm asleep.
I'm never going to make it to the top. But there are holes to grab onto.
Yay!
Suddenly he becomes a Spider-Man.
How much movement do you have?
Well, I have 40.
You have 40. You can make it to the top,
Okay.
but you will only have 10 foot of movement.
That is literally all I need to go up to the back of this guy. And I would like to smack the crap out of him. I'm not raging, but I
No?
would like to smack the crap out of him.
Well, he is considered flanked,
Exactly.
as the dice are your friends. See, that's why I'm using dice. The dice are your friends.
I like dice.
Oh yeah, it sounded wonderful.
Oh,
Hey honey,
Yeah.
your other wife is awake.
What?
Your other wife is awake.
that was
Ellie! And it's not my other wife, it's I'm her wife and your wife. She gets dibs.
Whatever.
Okay.
23
See,
to hit.
told you he's
Yeah, that
good with
works.
it.
9. So 14 points of damage.
14. Jeebus. Okay.
And then I'm going to second attack.
Okay.
Again with advantage, as it was pointed out very helpfully. 10, that's a 10. So it's the same thing, 23 to hit.
This one misses.
What? Oh, that's not as good. That's only 10.
It's only 10. All right. So you start whacking on this guy, and he realizes he's in a bit of trouble. The good news is, that brings us to monk number 3. So die number 3. That guy is mad,
Super mad.
I hope so.
but unfortunately not very effective in his attacks, as each of the blows lands on the splint mail that this guy's wearing. Which is something that you notice as well. These guys are actually pretty heavily geared. They're wearing splint. At least most of them. There are a couple of them that are wearing studded leather, but they're carrying shields. The guys wearing splint, most of them are wielding 2 weapons simultaneously. Ash,
How tall are these walls?
20 feet.
20 feet? Perfect. I'm gonna move my camel up to the wall and Misty step.
With the camel?
No, I'm gonna.
Oh.
No, I'm
That
gonna
would
get
be
off
cool.
the camel and Misty step
Where are you misty stepping to?
to the other side. So basically, and put me 5 feet closer to the
Okay,
the top of the wall.
so you're just bouncing up there.
Pretty much,
Okay.
Bam, kitty go.
which none of you have seen before. But if you can't see me, though.
I'm busy.
The
Yeah,
only
I'm the
person,
only one who can see
the
it.
only person who's aware right now is Kita.
So all of a sudden you.
I want to do that.
And then I'm going to swing with my short sword, my long sword,
Your short long sword?
my short long sword.
Your schlong sword?
Schlong.
No. We already had this conversation. No.
I wasn't there.
16.
I had a conversation with Twisted.
I wasn't
No.
there.
16?
16.
You swing at this, and it does not connect with him,
This is.
as he manages to deflect it slightly, plus his armor absorbs the majority of the blow at the same time.
Okay. Extra attack.
Oh, because you're doing 2.
Yeah. But I mean, it's gonna be.
24.
That's going to connect and do damage.
Me too.
Yeah. I was even double hit, and he's like, 9. Okay. But if you tell me what colors you want, I can
There you
turn
are.
on.
Red and orange.
Okay. I can manage.
So that is 13 points of damage.
Got it.
Okay.
And Divine Smite.
What's the die number on that one?
But like for my profile, the way
this
you
one?
move
No, the monk.
did not look like you were looking at Joe.
And
Yeah.
what's the die number?
For the one on the
That Ash is attacking? 4? Okay.
I'm gonna Divine Smite it.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna smite it.
And you did 14 damage plus Divine Smite.
14 damage plus Divine Smite. I'm only gonna do
We're going to create a new game here. It's called Whack-A-Monster.
Just gotta tell Molly she can't eat this.
3 extra points of
It's gonna
damage.
stay in my
All right.
backpack.
She's a pretty well behaved kitty.
So yeah,
She will.
once again, you swing and you feel the divine power of your vengeance
Hit a
oath
cat's boy.
She will love that.
go through your weapon,
Although I'm
and
not sure.
there is that glow
If I
of
didn't
energy
take
as it
you.
connects.
Who did a weed like that?
Number
Stuff up with
5.
stuffing and a little bit of
That's this
catnip.
guy that I'm beating up.
All right,
The monk is number 5.
You
nice.
did like a bunny.
And then stuff
Or
or catnip.
do it like a kitty. And just do a little bit of catnip with stuffing.
It's supposed to
As
tear things to shreds
he
and stuff,
starts
so you do
doing all of this crazy kung fu fighting stuff, kicking and punching at this guy.
Have I ever seen a monk before? Maybe?
No, most
no.
people don't use. Yeah, he's got no weapon in his hand, and all of a sudden he's up inside this guy's business, and you watch as a hand comes up, plows through his jaw. The guy's head snaps back, and as the head drops, he does a forearm, catches him underneath the chin. The head just kind of does a basketball bounce on this guy's arm.
It hurt.
Yep, pretty much. And that is you.
You seen Ip Man?
Yes.
When you brought up speed dive, that's what I think of as.
I want to rewatch that now really bad. Movie night.
And that brings us to number 2.
Number 2 is.
In the middle.
I even like the second one. Ip Man was one of those ones that
Oh,
didn't get worse.
I should ran towards the one in the middle. He's at the end.
All
No,
right.
I like the first one better.
He's
The
not
second
doing
one-
so good as he's surrounded by 2 people. Number 1.
That was good.
Number 1 is right here.
Yep. He gets one good blow on that guy.
On the side, but I think it's because its muscles are.
Do one of these.
And Kita, it's your turn.
Turn
My
to the
turn?
side,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then.
And this
you know,
one
towards
over
your
here is still
armpit.
standing, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm actually gonna follow Grug, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay.
So I'm right below. So I am going to. Can I roll stealth on my camel?
There is nothing to hide behind.
Can I hit behind the wall?
Can I
Go to the
hide
side.
Hide in between
There
the
is
humps.
nothing to hide behind.
Side ride it.
Side saddle.
And I don't know if you're gonna make it up where I came up.
Crap.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's around there though.
And I can't see it anyways. I'm just. This is just.
And I just went.
But no, I'm going to.
Can I say sister?
You brought your camel with you too.
I am going to attack Mr. Number 4.
Yep.
But I don't get advantage, right?
Nope.
It's okay. It's not okay.
This is not okay.
Out of curiosity. I was the same thing.
It's
Doesn't
still
matter.
not okay.
I miss
Would you roll in total?
a 10.
Yes. It flies high. Goofy angles do that to you.
I'm just trying to distract him.
All right.
Wait, can I double move with my camel?
Yes.
My camel can double move? Okay.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
And you are now aware of a slaver's wagon there.
Cool.
And it is barricading the door.
Yeet.
All right. Starting with the mini nearest you, Anaku. Yep. That one is attacking which
6.
number 6.
Get off the wood
That's-
down.
And the first attack
Oh,
actually
boy.
hits, and he
I've
takes
been on
a
your board for
serious
10 minutes.
blow.
Fair enough.
Number 3.
3. is
Okay.
over
No,
here.
sorry. Not number 3. 1, 2. That one. Gonna attack a monk 2. The guy in front of you, Ash,
Yeah.
is attacking the monk
Number 4.
in front of you,
Attacking monk number 4.
and gets a solid blow on monk number 4.
My number 2 man. His name, number 2.
And the white one standing,
Yes.
or the
Austin Powers.
guy in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, in the
Number
middle.
2 is in the middle.
Number 2 is in the middle.
Yep.
As you watch the guy with the shield attack him,
Ah, no.
That's number 2. Oh.
and this guy in the center of the ring is amazing.
Okay.
The guy with the spear attacks him. The guy with the 2 short swords attacks him, and they are double teaming this guy, both of them swinging. And you can watch as this guy goes and using the other person's spear dodges, weaves, uses the spear to deflect an attack, dodges out of the way, and starts manipulating both of these fighters and does not get touched by 5 consecutive attacks.
That's
Wow.
impressive.
That's crazy.
It's Master Scott.
I wish I could see that.
Right?
There's a video I can pull up for you. Which brings us all the way back around to the top of this initiative. What's that?
Achoo.
Bless you.
Brings us all the way back around to Katie.
Sorry.
Anaku, you'll be up in a minute.
Alright. Well. See.
Charge!
I can't. 5, 10, 15, 20,
You hear a mouse
25.
scurrying.
And I am going to. I can see in that fighting pit, right?
You can see pretty much everybody except for what's above your
Gotcha.
shoulder.
But these two are double teaming that guy, right?
Oh, most definitely.
That's not fair. I am going to lob my longbow at him.
I love how she says it's not fair and they could not touch him.
It doesn't matter.
She-
The slavers.
She
She's
might not have
also
noticed.
throwing her longbow at him.
Yep.
17.
Your longbow hits them.
How tall is your longbow?
Do you ever
Which-
wonder
Which one of the two are you shooting at? The colored one or the gray one?
the coloured one?
Whoa, we shouldn't say that. We should say the one with the spear.
The colored one.
Okay.
He doesn't have a spear anyways.
The other one then.
He'll get over it. He's gonna be dead. before
You
they fight.
just barely miss him.
Really?
You matched his AC.
Oh damn. He did say they were wearing pretty good armor. I mean, they were wearing pretty good armor.
I'm gonna shout out at him. Leave him alone.
Roll me one of them their charismas again.
Oh, yeah, it's 18.
You have his attention.
And I'm gonna look as fierce as a 2'11" halfling with a bow can look.
Now, when you shoot that longbow, do you have to like hold it sideways? Because it's gonna be like, you know.
It's sized for
Like-
me.
Alright, so
Just curious.
the white mini standing
Oh, okay,
here.
so we got colors and we got whites here now.
Next to
Alright.
dice number 1.
Number 1, okay.
I don't know if I'm comfortable sitting at this table anymore. We got colors,
Oh.
whites. And
You watch as he
We all drank from the same punch bowl.
well as she attacks
Officially
with
initiated
with
gently.
the spears, and on the third attack, you watch as the monk actually disarms his opponent in the middle of the attack.
Heck yeah.
It's good to see my brother's not dying.
Not yet.
well,
Which
number
shows us
number 3
down.
over here apparently was not due to.
No, no, he's not doing it at all.
In the back corner, that's number 3.
That's number 3.
All right, number 3 is being attacked now.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Fortunately, number 3 has regained his composure and manages to avoid the attacks. Which brings us to Anaku. Grug, you're up on deck.
Right.
Ash, you're right behind.
And I'm at the end alive.
That's okay. We saved the last for best.
Best, last, first, best. Wow. I don't know. Was that an insult?
I kind of feel like I might have said.
Should have condescended,
The pigmented individual.
I know, that's what I was cracking up about.
That's awesome.
We're gonna get in trouble because no one's triggered. Sorry. I'm behaving now.
Hey, hey, hey. I'm in my safe place right here.
The angry GM would be proud.
Right?
Advantage is rolling twice and taking a higher roll.
He actually released another article that I had a lot of fun with.
And you have enough movement, you can do it.
He writes blogs on working on being a DM or GM for tabletop games like this.
Gotcha.
He's got some really interesting stuff to write with, but his shtick is he's just a jerk.
That sounds funny.
Hence the name Angry
I'm
GM.
thinking about application.
His advice is really good. His language leaves something to be desired, in my opinion.
He's not like
Sounds like
tangled
my
up
family.
with number 6, is he, or anything?
How do you mean?
The
Yeah, now we
the slave guy.
Those two are fighting.
Or they're not like,
You're on
like,
board.
but they're kind of like they're face to face, right?
Yeah, they're not grappled or anything of that
Then
nature.
we're even now.
I want. So could I? There's so much I want to do.
Yep. The big thing is picking one.
I can go with it.
I think you want to move behind him and poke him in the back.
Do it.
The spear.
Yeah, with my spear.
Just gonna poke him in the back.
Yeah, I'll poke him really. Yeah.
Do it. Roll a hit.
No.
Now, the good thing is because there is an opponent on opposite sides, you get advantage.
Have to separate your two.
Okay.
Have to separate your phones.
15.
15.
And then add your dexterity modifier and
Do you want?
or sorry, you're just doing a standard attack, so that would be strength modifier.
Strength mod.
Depends on
But
if
they're the
he's
same.
doing one-handed or two-handed though.
They're still both strength. Because he's just doing
Yeah.
the stab. When he throws it, that's
That's
the
the
dex.
dex.
Okay, it's 19.
19 to hit, that is definitely going to make a mark.
Because that's adding your dex and your proficiency, and you also add
Konnichiwa.
or you add your strength and your proficiency.
I don't miss what's that.
It was just because I could just barely see out the window of the door.
Oh,
and I saw
gotcha.
movement. I was like,
So how much
like
damage do you do?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
And I can see the front door, that's why I said here.
So it'd be 21.
If the 21 hits, and how much damage do you do?
pretty much.
Are you wielding it one-handed or two?
That's like 2 yellow
Yep.
pen.
Okay. Next one you will have to specify.
So roll your damage, which I believe is 1d8 plus strength mod.
Sorry, the kitchen's crowded. Just move whatever you need to.
It's okay. If there's still
Nine.
pizza left, I think he's walking. You can.
Yeah.
If there's any
Nine.
pizza left,
Help
You
you
have to
yourself.
speak up a little bit because we got a lot going on.
Yeah, 9.
Perfect.
Yeah, help yourself to anything food-wise in there.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
So is my spear like stuck in him now, or
No.
just poked him really good?
You stabbed him, you drew blood.
Okay. How many spaces now?
You have currently you have
Yeah, absolutely.
you have a bonus action to your
If it's not moving, it's the
Bonus
clockwork.
action.
I might have.
Bonus action.
Oh,
use
okay.
certain key points.
Yeah, no worries. Make yourself at home, Mike.
if you hit the switch and the light doesn't turn on, pull the cloth cord.
Or you can, if you don't
Kids
want to do a key point, you can just do straight martial arts.
I wasn't sure it got a
Oh yeah.
there seems to be
But
confusion
you
in the
cannot
eyes.
add
okay.
your modifier because it's not
I think he
close.
is.
But you can just do straight
So
martial arts if you want.
Is it just like one
Give me a
hit?
nice blanket when it's done.
No, it's
It looks.
martial,
So what
just
do you-
regular martial arts is just one hit, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Because you're using the momentum of your attack to do another.
Yeah, there's no
Just
shortage of
spear and
home-crafted.
But
goods.
martial arts is
Which
always
for-
done with a body part,
And if you
not a
want,
weapon.
bring it up, I
Oh
can
yeah.
So it's always the 1d4
Yeah.
until it goes up.
Until it goes up.
Okay, so can I for my
Oh shoot.
bonus action can I kick him in the leg really hard?
Yep, go for it.
Nice round.
But you'll have to roll to hit.
There's a knife on my
Yep.
scissors.
So
on
D20.
my
Darian,
keychain.
Yeah. Do you have your connect?
10.
Thank
or
you.
grab Joe's.
So
I'm
10
gonna have to sharpen that one again.
plus your dex
Do you want me to take it into bed?
No,
14.
plus your proficiency.
not for hit. Yeah,
So 16.
Yes.
So 16.
16. You drew into him, but he's got a really good stance on him, and it's just
You did say
tree
you
trunk.
So
He
you
really needs to sharpen that.
basically matched his least.
Okay.
So next time I hit you.
So that would be your movement, your bonus action, and your attack, which brings us to Grug.
Hello. I'm gonna keep bashing this guy in the back here.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe. It's like a crime against knives.
Do you know how long it's been since I've used that knife, though?
It's like a crime against knives.
It'll be a 25 to hit.
This one is?
Yes, that'll make mark.
'Cause I think that's the one Wayne just.
Sick. 11 points.
Yeah.
11 points
Yeah,
of
that's the
damage.
one Wayne.
Yes, sir.
That's the
On-
one
sorry,
Wayne
on
just
The
sharpened.
guy in front of 5.
That's one of the ones Wayne
Yep,
just
I'm just
sharpened.
making a count in my head. Okay.
Second attack. damage just in case it's a crit. It's not 16.
Ooh.
24
It's a pretty
or
nice.
something to
I
hit.
just haven't had the chance to sharpen it. Yes.
12 points.
12 points. Nice.
Martial arts go from.
Ash.
I'm gonna attack the slave trader again with my long sword. One handed
And that is
by number
that
4.
one. Okay.
A different color for the drawstring.
Whatever you were going to do is what I will.
18 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh, no, that should fall on the orange. I can look okay.
Yeah,
If you
that-
wanted a different color, I can put any color I have in there.
12
You
points
have
of
black.
damage.
12 points of damage.
But I don't get
Nice.
And that's
Is he still standing?
Oh yeah.
I'm swinging again then. Because I
Okay.
I can always replace it with black. I mean, that's.
They're fighting a bunch of monks.
Oh, good luck.
Well, we're not fighting the monks.
We are trying to protect the monks
They're
from the
assisting a bunch of
slavers.
monks
Ah.
against slave traders.
21 to hit.
Oh.
That'll help.
Yeah, leave my monk buddies alone. Don't look kindly on that.
10 points of damage.
Okay. He's still standing. He looks a little bit rough, but right now it looks more like he's mad.
I'm sure he is. mad.
Point out number 3 to me.
It's over by Gabs.
Okay.
I have to cut this right
And then number 5.
Number 5 is over by
It's
Grub.
by me.
Okay. Number 2.
2 is in the middle.
So that one's actually sharp.
2 actually does well. Somebody say odd or even.
Even.
She got to it first.
She said it louder.
I'm sorry. You can go with even. I'll defend.
Okay. And number 6.
Explains a lot about us, though, doesn't it?
Number 6.
Number 6
6
is right here.
is, yeah.
Okay.
At the very least, it's
And 1.
One's this one.
Okay. Kita,
Yee.
your turn.
My turn.
throw the banana around the pyramid.
Well,
I'm sorry. I just threw the
I-
banana at you under the table.
which direction is the wagon facing?
This is the door. It's like this.
It's butt up against, or
It's sideways
it's
to
parallel to the door.
it. Parallel to the
Is there a beast of burden currently?
door. Negative.
Okay. How long would it take me to hitch up my camel to move the wagon out of the way?
We'll say hitching it up is your action.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna hitch up my camel to make the wagon move out of the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna move the wagon.
You can't.
Why? Why?
Because you have to get the camel to move.
There, go.
There.
Let go.
It takes your action to hook it up.
Okay.
You are not going to be able to mount onto the camel, but you could potentially do the whole butt slap thing.
I will gently butt slap it
Lead it by the
to at
reins.
least move it, like, so that way I can get one of the doors
Just
open.
one of the get type things.
Yeah.
Lead it by the reins. I shout down from the
Alright.
wall.
And then
How far did you move to get there?
my camel moved 15 feet.
Okay.
Do I have any movement?
You, having dismounted, lose half of your movement.
So I have 10 feet.
And you used your action to do all of this, which
Yeah.
means
Yes, so
the most you'd be able to do is attempts to open the door.
I want to open the door.
It doesn't.
Why?
You tug,
Is
on
it
it,
locked?
and it just,
It's locked.
to the best of your
Or
knowledge.
it's barred inside.
To the best of your knowledge.
That's lame. Okay. Can I use my bonus action to hide?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
19.
You look like that's a bad thing.
I have a plus 11. I rolled an 8.
The average roll on a die is 10, 11. The average modifier is 4. I rolled a
I won
19.
my 31 again.
QQ more. Alright, so the group up here in the corner by Cody.
6.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Don't get it. Oh, it's back there.
Oh.
First attack does damage.
Is he hitting? Who's he hitting?
Is it hit me or?
No, he's hitting the monk.
Let's get them up
The
corner.
die.
The other one.
The black one.
And that is a grand total of. Perfect. Number 4.
Is the monk over by
Or
By
sorry.
Ash.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Misses with both of his attacks. The one down by Grug
The number 5.
hits with both of his, unfortunately. And the monk looks to be flagging now. In the center. Hits with the first attack, finally. And that's number 1 in the center?
2 is in the
2
middle.
in the center?
I'm trying really hard to slow this up.
5.
I mean,
And then the spear. Sorry, this is what happens when you have 80 billion things going on at the same time.
It's okay.
Oh. And you real life hack, you can use the unglazed
None of us
of a coffee mug or a ceramic bowl to sharpen the blade.
Alright, so the monk in the middle manages to get tagged twice, but is still dancing around the weapon attacks like mad. The hits that got him were very glancing, just barely catching him.
This has gotta be
Shifu? Quite possible.
pretty
Katie,
much.
Katie,
Yeah.
Anoku, you're on deck.
All right. My turn again.
Yep.
I really, really don't like this guy.
Yeah.
Does this
Oh.
one look any less armored?
He has approached the guy, the colored one, has started approaching Katie.
because
Okay.
of that. Awesome.
2 more.
Charisma check.
2 more.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I'm not going to move, and
And all you're watching is he's doing this number with the swords.
So he's trying to intimidate her.
bring it. I'm gonna shoot him in. Well, I'm gonna shoot with my longbow.
In the kneecap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I would like to yell.
You're gonna,
Ah!
you're gonna rage?
I'm raging.
Okay.
The Raging Cajun.
19.
That's gonna hit.
All right. My longbow is.
D8.
Yep. That's 11 damage.
Oh, hey. What's up today, tomorrow? It's good to see you here.
How's it going?
That would be one of the guys that I work with.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. Welcome.
Glenn's.
Oh, cool. I'm knitting me a toga.
How much damage did you do?
I said 11.
11, thank you.
It would work. It'd be hot, but it would work.
Be a really hot toga. I need my winter toga.
It's your winter token.
Okay,
You're woven.
Well, woven.
anything else?
I am going to, after that, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move over towards the stairs.
You're gonna try and kite this guy, aren't you?
Maybe.
He's going to attack the guy in the center. Or no, sorry. The white one.
By number 1.
That's number 1.
Yep.
That catches number 1 hard. The longsword comes down, and you can actually watch as it cuts through the center of the uniform he's wearing. Just big gash through his chest.
Oh, not good, not good.
and manages to catch him with the short sword just the same. Number one, for doing so well at dodging the attacks, just got blasted.
Is he still standing?
Yeah, but he's hurt. The guy up in the corner near Gabs
Yep.
gets hit with the longsword as well. And he's looking really rough for wear now. That brings us to Inoku. Grug, you're on deck.
I want to take my spear and get him by the leg and try to trip him and put him on his face towards the other monk.
Roll to hit. So roll twice because you have advantage.
9.
And of course, it's
Don't confuse the boy.
13.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. I've been playing around trying to get it understood. This is the software I was telling you about, by the way. This is Stream Elements.
15.
15 to hit. You try, but as you go in for the attack, he slips out of the way before you can actually catch him around the ankles. Anything else you want to try? You got your bonus action movement.
Bonus action.
You have that one ability that you can use for free as a bonus action.
Oh, the
That's the
martial art, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then I try to punch him square in the back.
Do it. Roll a hit.
Plus.
And you have advantage.
And you have advantage.
Yep.
So roll one more time and see if it's higher.
I'm really impressed with how quick he's everything down.
16.
Don't say that because I forgot my own advantage
18.
1,000 times.
All right.
Everyone's done it.
She's the only one who's
18?
fine.
You drill him and you feel the armor bend underneath your fist. You
I haven't
know
done it that many
you've
times.
penetrated. Roll damage.
roll this one.
And then add your dex modifier.
And I'm trying to be
Not
good
with
because I
just straight martial arts.
Martial
only
arts
flurry.
doesn't have
It's
a
only flurry
modifier.
of blows
Play those
that you
people's
add more.
characters for them.
I can double check, but
Please do, because that seems kind of weak. How much damage did you do?
That'd be 4.
When
Four?
I forget
Perfect.
stuff,
You
then
rolled
it's
4.
needed. And I appreciate it from you too.
Okay. Grug, it is now your turn.
Yeah.
Ash, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to take a play out of
Inoku.
Anoku.
Inoku's book? You can
Attempt
throw
to-
the man out the wall.
You can attempt to grapple him, yes.
I would love to because I see poor Kita down here, just trying her hardest to get in this fight.
You don't see Kita down there.
No, yeah, I saw you.
No,
I saw you.
she
Oh,
turned
she's
invisible.
Where'd you go?
That's the fun part about Gloomstalker with Sammy. If she's in darkness, people can't see her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it anyways because I thought I saw her down there.
Roll
Oh,
your-
there's her camo. She must be nearby.
Grab your roll in athletics, please.
I'm gonna kick his ass, sea bass. That's in athletics. That's a 20.
Well, he unfortunately rolled half of that, so he is grappled.
Okay.
Now, that is your attack. You cannot
Okay,
chuck
doesn't
him
matter.
right now.
Well, I can second attack. Could my second attack be like?
Your grapple is your attack. It takes care. Your weapon attack gets you your extra attack.
Oh.
I think. Let
okay.
me double check because actually, that's one that has me confused.
It's whether or not grapple is technically an attack.
All of your
action or
attack,
not.
or if it's part of. the
Okay.
extra attack. So let me double check.
Copy that, kitty cat.
This is where you guys are making me actually think. I like that.
Good, take that.
Oh my gosh. The only bad part about this yarn is that it makes it split.
One moment, DM loading.
Like, I love the yarn because it's super soft and super thick. But
Okay.
it likes to.
So for you guys, especially you, Cody, because you like this too.
Mm-hmm.
If you are able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Okay, so it is technically an attack action, which gives you your extra attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chuck his bloody.
You're going to attempt to.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I need you to roll another athletics.
Yeah, that's a 17.
Yeah.
At advantage. At advantage?
No. Grapple you don't get advantage for like that.
Damn it. Okay, that's a 17.
Because it's technically a skill check, not an attack.
It's a 7.
That's all right. You roll up on this guy. You grab him, and I mean you're imposing compared to him. You're bigger than him. You're green, and you're screaming in his face
Almost
like,
stabbed him in the back like 3 times.
and you're screaming at him like Shrek on a bad day talking to Donkey. And you go to chuck him over, and he grabs back onto you. Like, nope.
I'll go over the wall. I'm not afraid.
Well, you can attempt to do that because you have movement.
Oh, I would love to. I've dove and dived head first into hell before. I can handle a 20-foot fall off a wall. I'm gonna do it.
Roll me in athletics.
Oh,
Or not in athletics, in acrobatics.
oh, you got me good on that one. That's only a 15.
No,
If
that's a good roll.
If it was athletics, it would have been better.
This is a good roll because as you go and launch yourself off the wall with this dude, one, you're jumping 20 feet down into the sand dune.
With him as a human shield.
And that's what you needed the dexterity, that's what you needed the acrobatics for. Is to make sure you could spin and get him below you.
Thank you.
That is heavy for a bag.
That is
Lord,
that
that's
was
as much as my
nice.
damn dice does.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to roll 2d6.
Yeah.
It's your winner dice bag.
It's your
3.
dice bag.
Okay? You take 3 points of falling damage.
I like how that turns
With it.
out.
This guy, on the other hand, takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on him. That would be him. That's funny. All right, so yeah, you just pancaked this dude off the wall.
Super worth it.
Not a superhero landing, but a super landing. Anything else you want to do?
I believe that's probably about all I can do this turn.
We'll go with that then. Ash.
Third verse, same as first.
Pokey, pokey, pokey.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Hey, thank you very much for the sub, by the way.
Woo! Yay!
Nice.
21.
21 to hit? Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Oh
gonna hit.
gosh, it all feels so flimsy. Working back with single screen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's thick.
Let Joe feel
9
that before you take it
points.
home.
9?
9.
I like horses.
Whoops.
He's still standing.
Oh yeah.
I'm swinging
That
again.
seems cool. Good job.
Thank you.
With every penny.
Why don't I have improved critical? Improved critical would be awesome right now.
Would it?
Yeah, because you get a critical on the 19. And
So what'd you do? The fact that you rolled a 19 on the die
24.
means you hit it.
24 to hit.
20 watts to hit.
20 watts.
That's it. That's it.
11 points is stabby, stabby.
Yay! And he is still standing.
Those are tough.
Well, they're wearing this armor, which is absorbing some of the damage.
I see.
You know, you're just pissing me off. Divine Smite.
Divine Smite.
We'll need you to announce that before you finish rolling damage.
Okay, fair enough. So if I can
I will
reject
allow
that
it this
15.
time.
Okay.
But going forward, if you're going to add it, add it.
Okay.
We can't have it as a second thought.
True. It's just 3 points.
Okay. Make sure you're keeping track of your spell slots
Yep.
as well.
Think about it this way. You can't. It activates on the hit if you choose to cast it. So it's you can't stab him. See, he's not dead, and be like, oh, wait, just to my
Oh,
to my
fair
smite.
enough. Fair enough.
All right. Monk number 3.
Yep, that's up by me.
Okay. 5.
Is now on the ground by me,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
under Grug.
Yeah, we should have. Sorry.
Can you roll me?
Nope.
That
He's
one.
here. He's here, and he's here.
Can you roll me one of those athletics checks?
Oh, can I? Balls. That's a 12.
He manages to slip out from underneath you and stands. The guy on the wall jumps down.
Wow.
Monk.
Yeah.
And he
And-
superhero lands.
And he lands and does not look like any damage was taken.
He must have
Snowball.
some sort of feather fall.
Slow fall, I'm guessing.
Number 2.
Number 2 is in the middle.
Yep. And not so hot this time around. Number 6.
Or
Number 6 is up there. Okay. Number 1 is
by
By
the
the
gate.
stone.
by the Stonewalker. Loses the weapon that was in his hand.
Stonewalker.
It's on the stone. Walking on the stone.
Put your foot up on a rock like, hey,
Kita.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, I see a Grug and a human land right in front of me.
And then you see a tiefling land right next to all of that. With
So-
everybody standing, with the exception of Grug.
I am going to pop up from behind Grug,
I understand.
Oh.
and I'm going to stab the human.
Okay.
With my rapier.
With that comment, by the way, I'm assuming you meant that I could have used the rest of my movement to stand back up. Fudge.
That-
You used 10 feet of movement.
Aren't I still within my 3-month grace period?
Technically, yes. The table would allow it if the DM chooses to be so gracious.
That's a 19 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounded like a no.
That's his no face.
That would be 20 points of damage.
20.
Yep.
That's a lot.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide behind Grug again.
He's laying down right now. There's not much to hide behind.
I'm only 3 feet tall. I think I can find
His
something.
profile is not 3 feet tall.
It's probably close.
Okay, I hunker down, so I'm only like a foot and a half tall now. I'm gonna take that as a no.
That's his no face.
Okay, but I'm
Just
But what? Because there is an option you could take.
I suppose I could move all the way around to behind the monk.
You could.
I'm gonna do that,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hide.
You can use dex instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of your unarmed strikes and weapons.
Mhm.
When I first created Villain, I was told that I can't add mods.
What?
I have corrected that many times since.
I don't think I did.
You've asked me like 3 or 4 times since then, and I've made sure to say add your modifier to it. What'd you roll in total?
15.
Not for martial
Wow.
arts. I don't plan looking
For a-
danger.
For flurry of blows, I know it's been
With-
clarified.
Well, flurry of blows, yes, but straight martial arts, I was
But
told
with
no mods.
it has been
It's been a
clarified
big
for Loxus.
for Loxy many times.
Okay.
So that was Kita up here in the corner. That guy attacks the monk again. And manages to do... Which monk is that? Number 6?
Number 6 is this one, yeah.
And he finally drops. After all of this beating on him that he got.
The bad guy?
The monk does.
Oh.
The monk is unconscious. turn the mini to face Anaku. 1, 2, 3. The one over there by Miss Angela.
4.
Yep. Catches number 4 once. Fortunately, not too terribly bad. The one down with you guys is now just tired of messing with this. And hits Grug for 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As the first attack goes a little bit wide. Or no. The first attack does hit you, the second attack hits you because you're prone and he gets advantage.
Okay.
So you actually take 16 points of damage. Number 3 is chasing down Katie.
Yeah.
Little purple guy standing there all by his lonesome. Move him towards Katie 30 feet. I would take a much more advantageous move.
5, 15, 20, 30.
Sorry, but he would be... Swings at you twice, once with a long sword, once with a short sword. The first attack misses.
Yay!
The second attack... 16 misses.
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
So he's swinging at you, but doesn't manage to catch you. And this is where that one's going to be fun. First attack hits. Second attack misses. Third attack misses. Good. The one by the white mini.
Oh, 1.
1. Falls unconscious after that. And that one moves towards the guy in the center. 30
Happy
feet.
birthday.
3 feet. Which is this guy?
Yep, 30 feet towards the one in the
I
center.
was thinking name our eye colors. Does that work?
4 spaces diagonally.
And help me decide.
Yep, it's right there. Perfect. And that brings us back around to the top. Katie. Katie, you are now finally being chased by this guy. He seems intent on taking you.
Yeah, and he's... Wait. Okay.
As in combat.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought you meant, like, kidnapping me for...
well, that may be the ultimate resolution, depending on if you survive this or not.
That wasn't ominous. I don't like how close he is.
Now, I would also like, for just a moment, Katie, roll me a perception.
Oh. 14.
Okay. You're the only one who's made much movement down here on the ground.
Okay.
So you can see that there are bodies. There are
Yeah.
monks that are dead here. There's a lot of damage with fires and whatnot. And as you're running this direction and you pass a handful of bodies, you notice 3 things.
Okay.
1, some of the monks are dead, having been cut apart by weapons.
Okay.
2, some of the slavers are dead. None of them seem to have any bleeding damage.
Gotcha.
3, some of the dead monks look like beef jerky.
Oh, shoot. Okay. And how is this monk in the center doing? Because I was worried about him.
You're running away.
Well,
You're
I
running
moved
the up.
back, but I'm still looking that direction.
I had assumed you were just booking it up towards the stairs.
Oh, okay. No.
With you doing that, you seem to be doing fine up until you saw another spear wielder start closing in ranks. As you watched that other spear wielder take out one of the other monks.
Alright. I am going to double move towards him.
Towards whom?
The monk.
Okay.
He will get an AO.
And he does wonderful with the AO. is you take 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points of slashing?
Yep.
Alright, I have just enough to get to the monk.
Okay.
And then bonus action. Can I use my bonus action to flip open my little satchel at my hip and tell him, there's a healing potion at my hip. Take it. In the common tongue.
Okay.
Because I speak the common tongue and it's not the only word I know.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So you do that. Anything else that you do?
No thank you.
Okay. That was Katie. 1, 2. Wow, these guys are bad. 3, and that one worked. Oh, shoot. What's the number of the one in the center again? 2?
2.
Yeah.
2 ends up taking a nasty blow as you run up and make this comment that
Yeah.
there's something in your pouch. For a brief moment, he's distracted as he turns to look,
So it's my fault.
and the spear drives in deep into his leg. As he takes max damage,
I disagree strongly with this.
what is 8 plus 4?
12.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Number 5.
That's me.
Or sorry, number 5 would be over there.
Yeah, 5 is my guy.
No, in the corner there. That's the fifth.
Oh, that's the
that's the fifth veteran. It's number 3, and number 3 falls unconscious.
Oh, this isn't good.
Which brings us to Anaku.
So the dude behind my dude is unconscious behind him.
Yep, which means you no longer have advantage. Oh well, we are going a little bit late tonight, aren't we? That's all right. I want to see about wrapping up this combat.
The stairs are right next to me.
Yep.
The dude in front of me is gonna be hurting kind of bad.
Dude in front of you is hurting. From what you can tell, dude in front of you has taken some serious blows, but not enough to really win you.
Okay, so I wanna stab at him, the 2-hand stab.
Yep.
Oh.
Would-
Roll again. Or no, you only get one.
Yeah,
Either
no
way,
dice.
he got a nat 20.
Oh, perfect. Now, natural 20 is a critical hit. Lean back just a little bit, Darian. Natural 20 is a critical hit. First thing that you get for this, the way that we do it at our table, is you get a maximum damage from the die. Now you're attacking with 2 hands, which makes that, I don't know, is that a D8 or a
Yep.
D10?
It's a D8.
So a D8. So you automatically get 8 damage.
Okay.
Plus your strength or dexterity modifier, in this case strength.
12.
So you 12 damage, and then you roll your die.
And then 2.
So you did 14 points of damage with that attack.
Yay!
I'll have movement and a bonus action.
Which is really funny when you do that, because he turns around and he's got this just puffed out bravado chest because he took out that one monk and he thinks he's king of the world, and you go wham, and you catch him right by the floating ribs, and you can watch as one of the prongs just tears through. However, it appears that most of the damage tore through the armor. He is bleeding some from what you did.
So the bonus action, is the spirit that they just poke it and poke back out, or is it kind of like...
It doesn't get stuck. It's assumed that you pull it back out. So you did 14
Can I-
plus 8 is 22 plus 24 is 46. Okay.
Can I rip the, with my bonus action, can I attempt to rip the chest plate off the dude?
Sure. I would need you to, in this case, you hit him, roll an athletics.
We're almost done anyways.
Yeah.
Athletics.
Well, otherwise we would see.
23. And 23?
23.
Mm-hmm.
You go to tear this chest plate off of him, and you can hear the bindings starting to creak and scream with the effort that you're doing on it. But as you start to get your leverage, this guy comes in and knocks your hands loose before you can actually tear it off of him. However, you can see that it's sitting all sorts of askew on him.
So is it that hole now indirectly in front?
Yeah, it's floating down here, right around.
Good enough.
Oi, Frostbeard!
Hey!
I can't word very well tonight either. Kasuma, good to see you.
Hey, Cosmod!
Unfortunately, once again, you guys are showing up as we're wrapping up.
But feel free to go back and watch because it was a fun fight.
It was.
Yes.
We're only halfway through this fight as the group is trying to save a monastery full of tiefling or devilkin from illegal slavers.
There's stuff everywhere.
And when we come back next time we play, Grug is going to stand up from his face in the dirt and beat the tar out of one of these slavers.
Hopefully.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. We did go a little bit late today.
We had an extra long break though.
We did. We had a longer break. We started at 4. And everybody has work in the morning. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry, but they
Yeah.
asked if I could stop because we need to do other things.
We've got 2 beds to build tonight, too.
I'm sorry, I have to adult.
We love you all just the same, though.
I'm sorry. You guys are making me feel bad.
Thank you, Big Wheezy.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you know what? I agree. I agree. One of these days, I will match you and I will do a 12-hour stream.
Let us know ahead of time so we can stack up on coffee and we can pull like an all-nighter Friday night or something.
That's a
Yeah.
promise. I will do a 12-hour day for you because you just got done doing a 12-hour day yesterday.
Woo!
So I wouldn't mind.
We
We
could
could do
plan
4
ahead.
hours of each stream, of each game.
Ooh, trade DMs every 4 hours.
We'll talk about it. All right, you guys
That's
just
What we
started.
learned to share.
You guys just started something. This will end up happening. I don't know when. We'll let you know. I love you guys very much. Thank you very much. And I know it's rough. I've done it once before. That's why I try not to anymore. We will see you guys on Wednesday with Curse of Strahd with DM Loxy doing the DMing
Ew.
and me doing the disappearing act because, you know, it's my day off. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night.
Night. Bye.
Bye.
And now I gotta find my mouse cursor.